Welcome to Tuberchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The very first channel that we're looking at today is Baskets Resale. This is somebody who's actually been an official member of Tuberchat for over a year, so I'm featuring this channel for the second time. They've got two channels. I'll show you both of them, and what we get on Baskets Resale is an inside look at how it's possible to make money more than anything else with eBay when we talk about the idea of buying low, selling high, and particularly you'll find a lot of antiques, and you'll learn how to research different items so that you can get an idea if you want to get into this kind of thing or if you want to up your game, not to mention how to follow different methods so that you can improve what you're already doing if you're involved in this kind of thing. When you talk about the idea of making money, monetization, and all this stuff, there are lots of different things that we can all do. When you marry the offline with the online, you can really make some magic happen, and this is what Baskets Resale is showing us. So I hope you'll head to their channel. You will definitely learn a lot and possibly be motivated and take inspiration from them as well. With 693 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. I'll show you their second channel in a moment. I see that Four Corners Custom Products Mobile, Alabama has dropped a super chat on us. They've done that many times before. Thank you so much for that extra support. For that reason, we're going to make your channel the first one that we look at when I start. Before I start spinning the wheel, and Black Phoenix has also dropped a super chat on us. I really do appreciate this extra support from both of you to get us going today. I've been lucky enough to catch Black Phoenix actually lately. And Tali's Art and Game channel, I did notice that you mentioned. Thank you for coming by. I was lucky enough to catch them on a live stream just a few hours ago. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Chris's Clever Craft is in the house. I'm just getting you onto the wheel. Scratch and PPA, of course, is in the pole position. Michael's Adventures can't be with us today. He is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube and a shining jewel in the Tuberchat family. He always sends his regards when he can't be here just due to work schedules and things like that, and always wants to make sure everybody knows that he is thinking about us all. So he'll be back possibly tomorrow, but I'm thinking Sunday. Ace Flaw 1, good to see you in the house. Beauty and More with Renee, always nice to have you in the chat. Thank you for coming back in. Crescent Art Design said they accidentally changed their profile, but that's okay. We'll have a look soon enough. D. Bailey Speaks, it's good to see you back. Easy Relaxation Soothe, always a pleasure having you here. Intro to Mills Entertainment is an official music channel. We'll likely look at that after. Love to Travel with Wave, thank you for coming in so early. Fanatic Guide is always engaging in the chat and always pushing everybody to help us get a little bit higher when it comes to those thumbs up. So thank you everybody for that. We've got a couple of brand new channels here in the chat. I hope I don't miss anybody, but I see that Mom of the Castle and Lecoin de Yere. Forgive me, there's no way I'm pronouncing that properly. I'd love to do it right for you if you want to correct me, but it's great to have you here. Hopefully you're both feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Music Therapy, it's always good to have you here. Peter Dell is always spreading a lot of motivation in the chat for everybody. Prepper for Life is our dear friend Kitty Mom Adventures from a while back with a name change and a restart to their channel. They've recently been coming back in. The Lexus Dude, always good to see you here. Yaboy Savage 23 has been a longtime friend of Tuberchat, and Yarnbarf is a creator with over 13 years of experience. It's always good to have you here. Backlash Fisherman, good to see you in the house. I caught them the other day as well. Blur Sunset Arcade Vlogs, good to see you in the house. I believe you've been here before. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but it's good to have you here. All that fluff and stuff, always a pleasure having you in the house. God Soldiers, an extremely positive and spiritual channel, is in the house. Good to have you back. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So I see that we've got just a little more action in the chat that I'm going to miss here. D. Bailey Speaks, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to get your channel up right after Black Phoenix. And before we start spinning the wheel, I've just got one or two things to do before that. And, oh, thank you, Backlash Fisherman. Thank you. And especially, I appreciate every moment that everybody can spend here in Tuberchat. And I know not everybody can be here for 2.5 hours just because it's convenient for me to stream at this time. So for that reason, I appreciate that much more. Every moment everybody can spend here. I hope you get value out of the time that you do spend. And I really do appreciate when you come by just to say hello, give those thumbs up. You know that they help, so I appreciate that greatly. Forgive me for anything that I'm missing in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, just please mention it again with either 3 thumbs up or @mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. And hopefully I will see it the next time around a little bit easier. And of course my machine is freezing on me, but I did replace my router this week. So hopefully we're going to have a little more luck with some of our streams these days. We'll find out this weekend. Love to Travel with Wave, thank you so much for that super chat. And I see the Intro to Mel's Entertainment has done that as well. Thank you very much, everybody, for this overwhelming support to get us started today. I really do appreciate all of this. We will get to all of these channels in order right before I start spinning the wheel. Living Life with Lisa. Lisa, good to see you here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I don't mean to. We got quite a busy beginning again. PH Big Daddy, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Sparkles Hope Chest is here. I'm just going to get you onto the wheel. Have been typing as much for a couple of days, so I'm off. I'm rusty. And I think other than that, we're doing okay. Nita VR Designs, always good to see you in the chat. Thank you so much. And God Soldiers dropped a new song, a Christian rap. Sounds cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that brand new content when you get to that channel. Haha, Mom of the Castle, yes. So there's instructions in our description. They're in the description of every live stream, and you will find exactly how we connect with each other to make sure that our connections are strong and solid. We believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than we expect to receive here, and by that token, you will find that your best success here in TuberChat is found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators, connecting with them first, and then knowing that they will turn around and do the same thing for you. If you want, just watch what everybody's saying in the chat. We say a lot of silly things here about visiting each other's houses and leaving packages and things like that. It means we've visited a channel, watched a full video of at least 3 minutes long. Very important that we watch that video from beginning to end, and that it's at least 3 minutes. Better if it's 4, 5, 6, or 7 minutes. And then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on for all creators, as you will see me do. Then come back, let them know you've done that. They will do the same thing. And Chris's Clever Craft got the new internet as well. And yeah, hopefully that's working out. And then thank you, Beauty and More with Renee. Thank you so much. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, like I said. So hopefully we'll enjoy your new content as well. Forgive me, I know I'm missing things in the chat. Peter Dell asked me a question. How many words per minute do I type? I type a lot of words a minute. So I never measured. I'm fast, but I make a lot of mistakes because I did not take or follow through with typing classes. I took a typing class in, like, 9th grade or whatever. But I am on a computer all the time, but my technique is very, very bad. So I rifle through the keyboard faster than most people, but I have to go back and catch my mistakes, so it slows me right down. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And other than this, hopefully everybody's doing okay. I hope I haven't missed anybody. No, Mom of the Castle, I just put channels on the screen for the purpose of introducing creators to everybody. As time goes on and people visit more and more, I get to know the channels and the creators better, so I can tell stories about the channels that are up on the screen and describe exactly what they're doing, their impact on the community, generosity, and things like this. But you're free to connect with anybody you want to in the chat the whole time. That's really what we're here for. That's why it's called Tuberchat, because the action really happens in the chat. I'm just here to talk for 2 hours while we connect with each other. So feel free to connect with anybody that you'd like. You don't have to wait for me. If you do want to connect with the channels I put on the screen, then that's cool too. Just please make sure you're always leaving genuine, meaningful comments. I recommend 3 or 4 sentences so that they can be found easier, and you'll get a lot of connections back that way. This is VSNC09 is in the house, and Artfully Blind with Diana. They happen to both be members, so I'm putting them on the wheel right away. And as time goes on and we get the wheel down to 5 or 6 names, I will add some more to the wheel from our chat list. Oh, that's possible. All that fluff and stuff. It's a nice way of thinking about it. When you think about shorts for your channel, I encourage everybody to experiment with them. If it's something that's appropriate and can accent your content. What happens with the shorts videos is there's a winning the lottery aspect to it, where sometimes you can put a short out and really get some serious activity. We've seen creators here with tens of thousands of views on some shorts. And the thing is, they can also convert to a lot of subscribers, which is great. We all want that. But it's most beneficial if those subscribers are going to stay for your long-form content. So, for instance, I've done 15 or 16 or whatever it is, number of shorts. One of my shorts videos was like ducks crossing the street. Not anything to do with anything else on my channel, and that video didn't fly anyway, but I wouldn't expect anybody to hang around for any of my other content or really bump my numbers up because the video is completely irrelevant, right? So it's just a thought, not saying I'm right. You have to do the right thing for your channel. And then, forgive me, Scratch and PPA caught something else as well. Mom of the Castle, I have a couple of other channels as well. I have a personal one, and then I have a music channel where all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuberchat is available as copyright-free music that everybody can use in their videos. And live streams. Scratch and PPA caught a question from Peter Dell. What's the story with the video location? Say if you're to put one of your videos in USA location, what happens? So when we look, let me see if I can show you something on while I'm on Baskets Resales page. If I can, we'll just take a look because I'm here. No, they haven't got their hashtags on. So what happens for most of you, you've seen that when you put hashtags in a description of a video, those hashtags come up, at least the first 3, right above your title or right under your title when we're watching a video, right? They come up in blue. You can click them and find other videos related to those hashtags. If you put a location in, those hashtags do not show up right under the video title or above the video title. Instead, the location will show up so that somebody could click and find other videos from that location. How beneficial that is to the algorithm has yet for me to be seen, but I would prefer hashtags over location in all cases. Chris Phoenix Mukbang, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Yarnbarf says they type with one finger on the phone. The Gathering Within is here. Good to see you. I don't want to miss anybody. Thank you, everybody. We've got such a busy beginning today. It didn't look like that right from the beginning, but my goodness, are we ever overwhelmed. So I know I'm way behind. We will get to getting through channels shortly, but we've got a long way to go today. We can stay for the regular 2 or 2.5 hours if everybody would like to. And it could, Chris's Clever Craft. Ducks crossing the street could be good. And then all that fluff and stuff. Make shorts, vids, 50 seconds long, upload daily. So that could be an idea. That could be an idea. Yeah, everybody's got to make the right decisions for their own channels. But we could, if all that fluff and stuff is having success following that method, it might be something to take inspiration from. Chris Phoenix Mukbang, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Chris Phoenix Mukbang has been a friend of Tuberchat for quite some time. And has actually been a part of... I see them with Janetti's Corner all the time. I think they were interviewed by Makeup Mom and Son in her series as well. Chris's Clever Craft is heading for coffee. Very good. And Prepper for Life is still hanging out. Yeah, the duck thing is not great. It can be overwhelming, Peter Dell. Okay, forgive me, everybody. So we're looking at Baskets Resale. Now, what I wanted to show you from their other channel is they do a bit of a different thing over here. They do a lot of hiking, a lot of outdoors, even product reviews. I was watching a sneaker review. I was catching up on some of their videos just before Tuberchat a couple of hours ago. Here's the sneaker review right here. But what I wanted to show everybody more than anything else is this is a creator with almost 7,200 subscribers now. So you can bet there's a lot to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. And you will find that these videos are more in a vlog format. For those of you who are more familiar with that type of video, and very, very cool to see so much success coming for this creator, and especially for the fact that they're sharing so much on Baskets Resale for the betterment of everybody. Now, forgive me, I'm going to show everybody something for a quick second. Hopefully I can get through this without getting too choked up. I don't do well with this. A member of our YouTube family passed away. This is Ruth Mantrip, and while I did not know her well, she did come to Tuberchat several times. She was a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here, and I did know her for her positivity, and you will find that if you head to her channel, just read her about page, you'll get an idea of the kind of positivity that she spread. So I just wanted to mention that for those of you who may not have already known Ruth Mantrip. So let's get to our first channel right now. Four Corners Custom Products Mobile, Alabama dropped a super chat on us a little while ago. They have been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat for a little while now. They found us about a month ago and immediately spread all kinds of generosity through the community, because when I'm out in other people's live streams and premieres, bouncing around trying to support other creators, I find Four Corners Custom Products Mobile, Alabama out supporting all kinds of people, engaging conversation and spreading generosity in different ways. So I'm hoping everybody will connect with them. 211 subscribers right now. I'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 300 that they're thinking about. 12 Veils is a very dear friend of Tuberchat who's been with me from the beginning, so it's great to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Jeremy D-Day, I don't think I welcomed you, but it's great to have you here. Ashley Nanea, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Prepper for Life, thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. We will get your channel up shortly, right after Chris Phoenix mukbang, actually. Let us talk about what we can expect to see from Four Corners Custom Products Mobile, Alabama. They give us a behind-the-scenes look at the process used in making merchandise of different types, whether it be t-shirts or novelty items or, mugs and different things like this. And it's great to have a resourceful channel like this, because they offer this as a service also to other small businesses and YouTubers. So, hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting them. You'll likely learn a lot from this channel. And then it's great, like I said, to have somebody so resourceful and so generous in the community. So next we're going to look at Black Phoenix. So thank you, Four Corners and Black Phoenix, for your super chats. I really do appreciate the extra support getting us going today. One of the things we got to be aware of, Black Phoenix can be a very popular name. So we just want to make sure that we're catching their channel by matching the avatar. And forgive me, I think I've got everybody here. I'm just putting these channels in order. I really do appreciate this overwhelming support to get us started today. And forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat that anybody meant for me to see. I do appreciate the kind words and things like that. When it comes to Ruth Mantrip that I was talking about, like I said, I did not know her well, but for the time that she was here, she did show great generosity. When I have visited her channel, I found her surrounded by lots of friends doing StreamYard panels and things like that, and she does spread a lot of positivity and great vibes. So, T and Sharinda TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And one of the things I just want to be aware of for anybody that is brand new to Tuberchat. So you could possibly meet anywhere from 8 to maybe even 10 creators per hour here in Tuberchat, but any more than that is too fast. And the reason why I say that is because YouTube is known for purging. They take our watch hours, they take our subs, they take our likes, our views, they take even our thumbs down sometimes disappear. And we have to be very conscious of the idea of doing as much as possible for other creators while we're connecting with them, knowing that that will come back, right? And watching these longer videos or doing more than I suggest is always recommended, because we have to do everything we can to support each other while we're connecting, in order to make sure, if nothing else, that our connection stays solid and YouTube doesn't take those away from us. And then Peter Dell, yeah, it is crazy that there's so much activity on YouTube every day. Boss Lady Denise, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Corinne's Life, what do you think of my t-shirt? I know she likes it. Corinne's Life sent this over a while ago, and I do wear it from time to time. More often than she knows, actually. VR Josie, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. That's another fairly new entrant into the Tuberchat family, but somebody who is definitely aggressive about working on their channel and wanting to support others and showing generosity in many different ways. I hope you'll follow them on Instagram as well. So we're looking at Black Phoenix right now. I was lucky enough to catch them in a live stream the other day. While I don't make enough time for gaming myself, I do enjoy watching a lot of other gamers, because what you'll find from several different creators is they're able to keep up with the gameplay and the chat at the same time, but they seem always to be having a good time. Like Black Phoenix the other day, you know, was also engaging, and I hope you'll enjoy that when you get there. There's a bit of variety on this channel. And with 210 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they might be thinking about. Oh, Peter Dell, I'm not sure. I think YouTube's algorithm really is probably going to somewhat figure out what people want to see. So if you have somebody like me that doesn't end up getting a chance to watch a lot of shorts videos, YouTube's really not trying to shove them down my throat, right? Whereas when you get somebody who's into it and watching a lot, the algorithm's trying to pick up videos that will satisfy that viewer's cravings for the moment, right? So if somebody's watching a lot of TikTok type singing, dancing, things like this, they might push a lot of that in a row in front of somebody. But I don't know how much it interferes. I wonder about that. But more content is only good, right? They're just drawing more and more people. Even though YouTube is so big already. Mrs. VSNC09 is asking if everybody's ready for Christmas. Obviously, we're just a week away now. Tuberchat will not be here Christmas Day, but I will post the live streams in advance. I expect to be here on Christmas Eve, the 24th, and then again on Sunday, the 26th, and Monday, the 27th. And then I have to get you to pardon me just for a very quick second. I'm going to come right back. And pardon me for that. Tanisha Reaction Channel, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. And Classic J Live, good to see you here as well. Hopefully you're both feeling welcome. Everybody here will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And Call Me Enders in the house. I got you on the wheel. Thank you for coming in. Cali King 916 is here. Not sure if I welcomed you. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Designs by CAD Pro is here. That's a longtime friend of Tuberchat. I'm just going to get them onto the wheel. Black Phoenix, thank you again for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. And now we're going to look at D. Bailey Speaks for the same reason. So forgive me, everybody. I know I'm way behind today in getting channels on the screen. It was a very overwhelming beginning there. And then D. Bailey Speaks is fairly new to Tuberchat, so I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator. They've got 7 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can get them maybe even up to the 10 they must be thinking about. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. But we know that the race to the first 100 is more challenging than ever, because the YouTube algorithm is obviously watching everything we're doing so closely. We have to make sure we're going the extra mile for every creator always. And when we see creators under the first 100, I hope you'll go an extra step for them specifically to help them get up to their next milestones as they climb. So D. Bailey Speaks, like I said, I'm still getting to know the creator and their content, but hopefully everybody else will enjoy that as well. In the meantime, if anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Team Goodman, good to see you in the house. Living the dream, all that fluff and stuff. Very cool. And then, did I not catch Yarnbarf? I'm so sorry, Yarnbarf. I missed your, I missed crediting you for that. Thank you for Scratch and Pete. I can't believe how much he's got to catch for me lately. I'm trying to get better at this, but it's been overwhelming lately. That's my only excuse that I can use. but Scratch and PPA, thank goodness. This is why I make such a big deal about moderators. Most of you have seen that or noticed that Tuberchat does not have a lot of moderators. Every single one has a very long story that goes behind my friendship with them, and the reason why they're here as moderators is something I take very seriously. Now, part of it is I don't want everybody to have to worry about moderating, but for the friends that I do have that offer to do this, I really put a lot of focus on it, because it's a different thing to say, you know, you've got somebody that has your back. I know lots of people appreciate that. It's a different thing when you see that they actually do for so long, and they catch a lot of things that might otherwise upset people, and it really makes it a dream to run a stream like this when you've got so many generous and considerate friends that truly do have your back when you're going to miss things. Tiffany wears t-shirts. Good to see you in the house. I saw a video that was shared, actually. Sparkles Hope Chest and Wolf Spirit Productions always share a lot of videos for people on Facebook, and I saw that they shared one of Tiffany's that is a BarkBox subscription, which is a monthly subscription box for your pet, which is very cool. Thrill Seeks, thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. We're going to get your channel up shortly, right after a couple of others. Popping the Popcorn, good to see you here. And Ghostly Wins, good to see you here. Yes, the the catch-up list does increase every day. It gets overwhelming. That's for sure. So Yarnbarf is here, and when this, I say the same stories all the time, but when Yarnbarf first came into Tuberchat a little while ago, it's getting on a few months now, I think, they had come in, and I wondered the very first time if that was actually a channel, like a real channel, because of the name. And I went right away in the background without showing anybody to the About page just to see what they had to say, and sure enough, this is not only a real legitimate channel, with a cool name. Now that I know what it means that much more. And you can read that on their About page. But they have over 13 years of experience here on YouTube. They've recently started posting a lot of content again, but they've been out supporting other creators as well, which is really cool. I'm always happy to see generosity. So 3,500 subscribers they have right now, just over, probably 3,510 or so. And I'm hoping we can get them rolling on their road to 3,600. Like I said, they are a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. So hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And then we are looking at as well Love to Travel with Wave. So Yarnbarf and Love to Travel with Wave, thank you so much for your super chats. I really do appreciate that overwhelming extra support to get us going today. Love to Travel with Wave is somebody who's out supporting like crazy. When I'm out trying to do the same thing, bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into Love to Travel with Wave regularly. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm still getting to know their content and this creator. I'm actually going to take one of your latest videos. Let's see what you've got here. You've got a lot of short videos. I'm going to take this 7-minute Let's Chat. Just see what you were up to that day. I'll watch this replay. And I'm going to add this into my catch-up list, which was named by our dear friend Ghostly Wins, a long time friend of Tuberchat. So I can catch up with your channel a little bit and get to know your content a bit better. The Lexus Dude, always spreading positivity in the chat. Hopefully everybody is having a great day. Oh, and then Thrill Seeks, looks like they're going to get their 4K. Very cool. Being Me, Jane, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's another creator who's been with us for quite some time, actually, and recently started coming back in with a slight name change. So we'll look forward to looking at that channel shortly. One more time, Love to Travel with Wave. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. And for the same reason, thank you, Intro to Mills Entertainment. This is an official music channel who also dropped a super chat on us right as we got started. You can always see an official music channel by the little music note here, just like Emotion has on his, our dear friend. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Intro to Mills Entertainment. They're here with us almost every single day since finding us just a few weeks ago. Living Life with Lisa. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at after Thrill Seeks in a few more minutes before I start spinning the wheel again. And then, Peter Dell, it's, yeah, it definitely helps, that's for sure. But thank you for that. It's an interesting way to look at it, but you're absolutely right. Intro to Mills Entertainment, like I said, is an official music channel. You find a lot of music videos. Now, they distribute their music digitally and legitimately through DistroKid. And what happens there is YouTube makes these, what are called art tracks, for them, which is really, really cool. So you can bet that this music is available likely on all major platforms. I'll let you get to their channel so you can start getting to know some of what they've got going on. And they're posting frequently, which is really, really good to see. So like I said, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They're here with us almost every single day. And Chris Phoenix Mukbang, we're going to have a look at a channel that is growing rapidly right now. It's been a longtime friend of Tuberchat, as a matter of fact, and somebody that you've likely seen many times before because they're out supporting others, and they've actually been featured on a lot of our friends' channels. So they've just passed 10K, which is very, very cool and quite an accomplishment. Jack Dawson, thank you for coming in. And thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. Jack Dawson will always say love, support, and respect is the key. That's absolutely the case. So thank you for that. We will look at your channel right after another couple that we're just going to get through here. I really do appreciate all these super chats for all this extra support to get us going today. We'll get to the wheel very soon. Chris Phoenix Mukbang has been featured. I see them regularly with Janetti's Corner. You've probably seen them as well. They're a very much loved and well-respected creator. They are constantly jumping in on panels and collaborating with other creators. And then as well, I believe Makeup Mom and Son interviewed them as part of her series that is ongoing as well. So they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. And you can bet that there is much to be learned from this creator as well as entertained and inspired by. So thank you again, Chris Phoenix Mukbang and Prepper for Life. I really do appreciate those super chats to get us going. Prepper for Life is coming up right now. And we got to make sure we get to the right channel. Now, she just recently restarted. So this was Kitty Mom Adventures a while back. And she's been a member of the Tuberchat family for quite some time. But with this new channel and change, I'm hoping everybody will help to get her going. She's got 34 subscribers right now. We'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 40 that she'll be thinking about today. And a little bit farther towards that road on the road to the first 100. Mark the Shark, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's our friend that comes to us originally from Two Pineapples, who've been on vacation for the last 3.5 months, and they'll be back soon enough. Probably a little bit less than a friend of Tuberchat as well. So thank you for coming in. Prepper for Life brings us pure variety now. I'm still getting to know some of the content that they've got on their channel now that they've changed things up. But this is somebody who I had already done an interview with actually many months ago. And she does a very considerate and thoughtful job of promoting others. So we see generosity in many different ways. So Prepper for Life, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. The next channel that we're going to look at for the same reason is Thrill Seeks. Now, Thrill Seeks happens to be a member. They've been a very generous, loyal, dedicated supporter and friend for a long time. But they did just drop another super chat on us right now. So I'm just putting the channel up right this second. What we find more than anything else from Thrill Seeks is roller coaster and theme park footage. So with the last 2 years that we've all had, we haven't been able, a lot of us, to get out to see some of these places as we might have otherwise been able to do. So it's great to have a channel like this so we can look through David's eyes and, you know, kind of remember what it's like to see some of this stuff. Even if you're somebody who doesn't enjoy going on roller coasters, I think we all enjoy seeing the fun and people enjoying them. Ghostly Winds, thank you so much for another super chat. He's done that many times before. Super chattians. My goodness. Thank you so much, especially for the kind words. Ghostly Winds has been a longtime friend of Tuberchat and is somebody who has shown generosity in the YouTube community in so much of a unique way that I had to make a mark permanently in the Tuberchat family, where our catch-up list is named specifically by Ghostly wins, and I do appreciate all of your contributions, especially your engagement and fun in the chat. Ghostly wins is just as fun on his channel, as a matter of fact, as they are here in Superchat. So 1,220 subscribers or so for Thrill Seeks right now. They're getting very close to monetization, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther as well. Back Alley Stock Picks, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to look at your channel right after Ghostly Wins. Thank you so much. Tiffany Wears T-shirts. I'm going to drink some Diet Red Grapefruit Soda instead of water, but thank you for the reminder. Music Therapy, I hope I welcomed you earlier, and I hope everybody will visit Tiffany Wears T-shirts and check out that BarkBox video. I haven't seen it yet, but I saw it fly by. So Thrill Seeks shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. He will swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours. He will allow and encourage everybody to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Tuberchat. As a matter of fact, he does videos for that purpose often, so you can visit his channel for that. And then he does a lot of featured channels as well here, where you see a lot of familiar faces. So thank you, Thrill Seeks, for another super chat. He's done that many, many, many times before, and I really do appreciate the extra support. Living Life with Lisa, thank you again for your super chat as well. I really do appreciate that. I thought we were already connected, but I could be mistaken. Let's have a look. Sometimes when you think you're connected with somebody and are not, you can, or if YouTube shows you that you're not, you can refresh the page, and occasionally there's a glitch, but maybe I'm mistaken. Living Life with Lisa will be connected right now, because while I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes, so we'll see what you've got here. And I will add it into my watch later list. So I'll take this new construction home build video. I'm going to find that extremely interesting, as a matter of fact. I'm going to take this and add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will turn the notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Thank you one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. And Jane vs. Pain is another channel from Being Me Jane. And my pleasure having your channel up, Living Life with Lisa. So Jack Dawson is here and has been a very long time dear friend and extremely generous, supportive creator for a long, long time. I try to catch Jack Dawson as often as I can, and lately it's been 1 or 2 times a week. I try to catch him as often as possible, but what you'll find on this channel is a variety of gameplay. So he plays a lot of different very popular games. Now, because Jack Dawson is such a popular name, then we have to go a little bit farther to find this channel right now, because what we want to do is search, find, and click on him. And as hundreds of creators do that on YouTube, or viewers, they will rise up the search results, and then eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular Jack Dawson. Now, he will always come in saying love, support, and respect is the key. That's what you'll find from him. That's what you'll find from his community. He is always encouraging everybody to connect in the same way that we do here in Tuberchat, and happens to be a fantastic commentator. So when you're able to catch him in a live stream, he's able to keep up with the gameplay and the chat and encourage everybody to connect at the same time, which is really cool, something really interesting to see. And then all that fluff and stuff, yeah, we're on full mask mode. Masks have been the thing for like 2 years now. We are expected, you're supposed to put your mask on before you leave your house and not take it off again until you get home. But yeah, when we're outdoors, we have to do that, outdoors or out anywhere. And then Jack Dawson has 1,820 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 1,900 that he's thinking about. So thank you again one more time, Jack Dawson, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. Ghostly Wins is coming up right now for the same reason. He dropped another super chat on us. They've done that many times before. 676 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. You can see that they've got a lot of featured channels here. I'm honored to have Tuberchat be a part of that, and of course Ghostly Wins has been a featured channel for us for a long time. Have Cheetah Will View, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Oh, and then yeah, all that fluff and stuff. We're getting set in Canada for some serious heavy restrictions coming up. They turned up the dial this week, and I think we're going to go a little bit harder soon. So, Ghostly Wins is here. Like I said, almost 700 subscribers. They're getting really close, just under 25 to go. Now, I've caught them many times before. I can't believe how far behind I am with your channel already. Ghostly Wins is posting like crazy these days. I'm going to take this latest video, Mario versus Donkey Kong World, add this into the playlist that Ghostly Wins named, which is our catch-up playlist, and that's so I can stay caught up with creators and not fall too far behind. And I will have a look at that, but hopefully I can catch you live again soon. I know our time zones are usually off. It's rare that I can catch Ghostly Wins live, but it does happen. I always have a good time when I'm there because they always have a positive attitude, a lot of energy, and they're engaging. They play a lot of retro games, right? So you see on their banner here, Sega and Nintendo, but a lot that I don't know even, you know what I mean? I grew up with Sega and Nintendo, but still they end up playing a good variety of games. Their knowledge of a lot of retro games far exceeds my own. So hopefully you'll enjoy that too, and thank you one more time for that super chat. Ghostly Wins has been an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and has shown generosity. I keep saying this in very unique ways on YouTube, for which I am eternally grateful, as a matter of fact. Back Alley Stock Picks is coming up right now. Let's see what they got going on. The Stock Explorer, good to see you back in the house. And Chris's Clever Craft shaking your head. For now, only show channels that super chat. Oh no, no. Today is like it's just an overwhelming very beginning. This is the last one, I think. Now, actually, if I haven't missed anybody, I think this is the last one, and then we're gonna get to spinning the wheel. Oh, Mark the Shark. I just turned the 24-hour live stream off for a while. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, but I find myself under time constraints, and while it doesn't take a lot of time to babysit that, it does take a little bit of effort. So it's not absolutely necessary for everybody, because there are so many past live streams there now that anybody can run a 12-hour one. It's the same thing, right? The purpose is for everybody to have the music available. So perhaps at some point in the new year I'll bring the 24-hour stream back, but that is that's all that is. Do I ever catch up? We'll see. Back Alley Stock Picks, 311 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. This is a fellow Canadian. They're giving us some bite-sized information when it comes to stock picks. This happens to be a truck driver that is involved in stocks, and they do a really considerate and thoughtful job in the research that they do to tell us, but then give us a very down-to-earth look at the reasons why we might want to consider them for a stock portfolio, for instance. So I'm looking forward to a lot more information from Back Alley Stock Picks. For instance, I've seen them with the Stock Explorer and our friend Commander vlogs. And, you know, as I haven't dipped my toes into stocks themselves yet. I have started to play with crypto, and I'm looking forward to a lot of that talk, NFTs and this and that. But when we do consider things like investing in the stock market, it's nice that we've got a couple of friends that are here in the Tuberchat family that we can look to for some really down-to-earth, level-headed information. And hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat, and let's spin the wheel. Let's get that done. Thank you again, Back Alley Stock Picks, for that super chat. Thank you to all of our super chatters. It's been an extremely overwhelming beginning, and I really do appreciate all of that extra support. So Scratch and PPA is coming up right now, And I know Chris's Clever Craft is just joking, but for anybody that is brand new to Tuberchat, you do not have to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen. It's open to absolutely everybody. I do appreciate the extra support when it does come in. What we do is we put members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat, and super chatters just get put on the screen right away quickly. But I really do appreciate that. But at some point, what will happen is I'll start taking names from our chat list and adding them onto the wheel when we get down to about 5 or 6 names. And I know not everybody can just stay here for 2.5 hours, but if you can stay long enough while you're engaging with other creators and hopefully meeting some new friends here, eventually we get to as many channels as we can. We almost get to everybody every day. And yeah, even if you're not somebody who has yet invested in the stock market or doesn't plan to, or hasn't considered it yet, I think it's important for all of us to have as much financial information as possible. Money is something that we all have in common, right? And when we talk about monetizing our YouTube channels and our businesses, wouldn't it be wonderful to maximize the impact of the income when it gets here? So Team Goodman still in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. So Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators I have met, pardon me, on all of YouTube in my 5 years. And they've built up quite a reputation, not just as a supporter, but they are a moderator on dozens of channels, maybe hundreds by now, I don't know. And with 856 subscribers, they are on the road to 900. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They do an interactive series of videos that comes out every Tuesday. They happen at the exact same time. This is an extremely consistent creator. They have been from the beginning. Their videos come out every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern around the lunch hour. And because of the overwhelming support that Scratch and PPA gives to other creators, when you visit him for one of his premieres, you will see a chat that runs faster than Tuberchat, faster than most you've ever seen, because all of the support that he gives to others comes back in a rush and flood of support all at the same time, which is really, really cool to see. Stocks are on sale. Yeah. Crypto's on sale, unfortunately, this week, too. When I'm ready to buy, I want it to be on sale. I look at my stuff too much. And Scratch and PPA does an interactive series of videos. So what I mean by that is that if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, you get an opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video. So it makes it a lot of fun to be a part of, because you're interacting with the video. As well, you'll notice that on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, Scratch and PPA is really giving a good example of some of the things that are possible when you think about building interactivity into your YouTube channel and your business surrounding that, or however you want to look at it, your theme, your genre. So hopefully everybody will take inspiration from Scratch and PPA, and you'll notice as well we've come to the end of a series called Pete's Picks, but he's given us 50 opportunities to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters who've had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I've met. And you get that just by visiting these replays on his channel, and you'll notice these fantastic video numbers always are hitting in the hundreds every day as soon as you put these things out. So I hope everybody will visit Scratch and PPA. You'll see the Pete's Picks featured channels here as well. And like I said, happens to be one of the most supportive creators that I've met. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And let's see what's happening with Call Me Ender. So Call Me Ender has been a source of a lot of engagement in the chat. Call Me Ender came in to the Tuberchat family many months ago now, and always engages with a lot of conversation, for which I'm grateful, a little bit of comedy as a matter of fact, and is another engaging creator. So what we find on their channel are mostly Dead by Daylight gameplay videos, but there is a little bit of other variety here, including some random live streams where he hangs out. We visit him for a birthday stream. It's nice to see he's done a 500 subscriber special there. So we see this creator now well over 500, working on 600 now. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. They've got their community tab out there, and I see that Mortgage with Me is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Call Me Ender. This is another extremely supportive creator. They support on all of my channels, and so hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of support coming back to you as well. When I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams, visiting other creators, I run into Call Me Ender regularly. So I'm spinning the wheel one more time. I'm going to get one more channel ready to go. It looks like it's going to be Artfully Blind with Diana, and then I am going to add some more names to the wheel from our chat list. I hadn't noticed earlier, so forgive me for this, I'm bad for this, but Living Life with Lisa has actually become our stream boss. And what I'm talking about is the video game life meter that you see under my camera here. And because they happened to give a super chat a little while ago and knock the life out of the last stream boss, they've now become the stream boss, which is really cool. They'll get an extra bit of support, exposure for that reason. Artfully Blind with Diana is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. But with over 3,000 subscribers, she's got over 3,100 now and actually working on 3,200. You can bet that there's much to be learned from this creator as well as entertained and inspired by. She has got a wealth of energy in her, and always positive, always inspirational. There's a lot more to her channel than art. She does a lot of live streaming. She collaborates with other creators. She often does game nights that are very engaging, and hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. Experienced Africans is in the house. They happen to be a member, so I'm just going to put them on the wheel right away. Now, I did say I was going to get some more channels on the wheel, so I'm going to do that right now. And forgive me if I've missed anybody or anything that anybody's mentioned in the chat. If you mentioned something that you wanted me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. Forgive me, somebody in the chat, and forgive me, I don't remember who said it, asked about at mentioning creators. So when you use the at symbol to mention somebody in the chat to get their attention and make their channel come up orange or yellow or whatever color it is, right? Is you must spell their name absolutely perfectly with spaces, with capitals in the right places and things like that. If even one character is off, it doesn't seem to want to work. It's much easier on a computer than it is on a phone, but you can reach creators by that. It will give them the opportunity to see their channel highlighted so that they can hopefully notice your message. So we're going to look at all that fluff and stuff. I'm going to get Peter Dell onto the wheel and Ace Flaw 1. And thank you, everybody, for so many thumbs up. We've got, if my count is right, 59 right now. So thank you for that. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. If you have the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that as well. It helps get a few more people into Tuberchat today, but it also does wonders for the algorithm, as you can imagine, in the coming days and possibly even weeks. And then if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We're going to take a break just for about 3 minutes. I'm going to come right back. I know that Sam Slogs Trains and More just walked in the door, but we're going to be looking at Sparkle's Hope Chest. All right, we're back. And we're looking at Sparkle's Hope Chest. I'll talk about this channel in a quick second. Forgive me, I noticed a few things have happened. I forgot to put Corinne's life on the screen again, but I've got her on there now. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More has come in. They both happen to be members and moderators, so I've got them both on the wheel. I noticed that Mrs. VSNC09 asked about next weekend, so I'm expecting to be here every day except for Christmas Day. I just can't. I would love to do it, but my family obligations just cause me not to be able to even find the 2.5 hours that we need. But I will be back, so we should be here Friday, Sunday, and Monday. Yarnbarf, thank you for the time that you've spent. While you're at the doctor on Monday, I'll be at the dentist. I think I'm the only person in the world that actually likes going to the dentist and looks forward to it. But I do, in some sick, twisted way. But hopefully everybody otherwise is doing okay. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And Sparkle's Hope Chest says on their banner, always something new going on. That's absolutely the case, because they bring us pure variety on their channel. And it's an interesting note that Sparkle's Hope Chest happens to be mom to Wolf Spirit Productions, who's another dear friend of ours in real life. And these creators collaborate when they can and definitely support each other like crazy. We see a new avatar actually for Wolf Spirit Productions there. Sparkle's Hope Chest gives us a great look behind the scenes at the creator behind the channel in this series that they've got front and center here called Motel Life series. I'm just going to flip over to their videos for a quick second. I'm going to see how far behind I am. Getting your Motel Life ready for Christmas. Happy Meal video. I'm gonna skip one, but I'm gonna take your latest video, and she's done a great job on this series. That's why. I really enjoy when I get a behind-the-scenes look at creators behind the channels. So I'm just going to add this into the catch-up playlist so I can stay caught up and not fall too far behind. There's a couple of videos there where you see Wolf Spirit Productions and Sparkle's Hope Chest together. A lot of Happy Meal videos, which is great to see. And then a lot of variety, like I said. Sparkle's Hope Chest is literally always something new going on. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. VR Kelvide, good to see you in the house. Am I pronouncing that right, or is it VR Kelvide? Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but it's great to see you here. And oh yeah, Sam Slog's Trains and More. I'm sure a lot of people are going to have a lot of different obligations of different types, whether it's family, friends, and different things going on as well. So I appreciate every moment that everybody spends here, but hopefully everybody is doing what they need to enjoy their holidays. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Sparkle's Hope Chest has 365 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Now, forgive me, the first half hour of today's stream ended up a little bit different than most, where it took me what felt like forever to actually get through a few channels. So we were a little bit slower. So now I'm going to move a little bit faster through channels because we're in the second half of the stream. We're not in any hurry to go anywhere today, so we can stay as long as everybody wants. We're usually here for 2 to 2.5 hours. So Experience Africans is coming up right now. They happen to be a member. I put them on the wheel right away. They've got 1,160 subscribers right now, so already more than halfway on the road to 1,200. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. The biggest thing that I notice about Experience Africans, besides the variety on their channel, is that they are constantly supporting others. So when I bounce in between premieres and live streams myself trying to support other creators, I run into Experience Africans regularly. So hopefully you'll enjoy the kind of support that comes from them. Pardon me, one of the things that you'll notice on their channel, right here we see featured channels. And you've got some familiar faces there actually, but when you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. If you have featured tuberchat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get to Corinne's Life right now. I'm wearing the t-shirt from Corinne's Life actually. This channel's been through a couple of name changes, but she's been a dear friend for a long time. And she's here both as a moderator and a member, as a matter of fact. And so we put her on the wheel very late because I forgot this time. And I don't mean to do that. Here's a actually live stream that I caught the other day. She's there with Mo6510 models. So on Corinne's life, we get pure variety. So she happens to have a business called Lighthouse and Anchor Designs, which we've talked about many times, that produces lots of merchandise, including the t-shirt that I'm wearing. And a lot of other things that you've seen, some that you haven't. And on the channel, she gives us a behind-the-scenes look at producing some of that stuff, as well as a great look at her home life, and some shorts, some Vlogmas videos, and all kinds of variety, lots of random live streams. She'll always encourage and allow everybody to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here. One of the things I can notice, she's fully monetized, and in her membership program, she offers to help people with things like banners, thumbnails, and other things. So I hope you'll check that out as well. Mo6510 Models was somebody who was here the other day, and we were talking because they have crossed 10,000 subscribers, and this is a generous creator who's willing to share lessons learned along the way for the betterment of everybody. And you know, when these two get together, they're always talking YouTube at some point, but it's great because you get a lot of knowledge from people that want to help, and you know that they're in the Tuberchat family as well. Of course, Corinne's life has got her own community of loyal and dedicated supporters, and hopefully you'll visit her and find some of that as well. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Oh, Corinne's life is half asleep. That's perfect. And you probably didn't notice that I didn't put your channel on the screen for the first like half hour. So I won't tell if you don't. And VR Josie's got a headache too. It's weird. I don't have one today. I think Kristen has one, and I don't know. There's something going on. Something going on with headaches today. Peter Dell is coming up right now. Now, this is a creator who has been spreading a lot of positivity through the chat, for which I am grateful. When you engage conversation in the chat, you're really doing a service to the host, whether it's a premiere or a live stream, because you're sending engagement signals into the algorithm. Thank you, God's soldiers. Thank you very much. I know today is a very overwhelmingly busy day, and it took me a while to get through the first few channels. So forgive me for that. We always try to get to as many channels as we possibly can. Sometimes we get through almost everybody, but hopefully we'll catch you the next time that you're here. And I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. Derek's Journey, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Peter Dell has over 6,000 subscribers right now, 6,200, and he's actually got that locked in. So I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 6,300 that they're thinking about. Yeah, headaches, who knows, Fanatic Guide, I don't know. We're all in different parts of the world and still talking about having headaches all on the same day. Something's up. Oh, ski very hard today, Ace Flaw 1. Muscles hurt, but not bad. Very good. And Black Phoenix is still hanging out. Thank you. Team Goodman, did Radical Productions come in and say happy birthday? Did I miss that? Did I not know that it was birthday for one of you today? Team Goodman is an extremely supportive couple of creators. Not just here in Tuberchat, but I see them out collaborating and supporting others like crazy. So, yeah, if it was your birthday, forgive me for missing that. And let me know if that's the case, though. Derek's Journey, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at. We'll look at it right now, as a matter of fact. Derek's Journey is motivating us with fitness more than anything else. But this is another creator who gives us a great behind-the-scenes look at their home and family life, and I always appreciate that. When I was talking about featured channels not too long ago, you can see that they've got all kinds here on their front page, so it's nice to see a creator promoting others so heavily like this. You'll notice Chris's Clever Craft does the same thing. Derek's Journey is fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And plotting on your snowboard today while you stared at it. Chris's Clever Craft. Mr. Fulton Miraz, your brother Carson's 21st birthday. Very, very cool, in a couple of days. Awesome. And then, yeah, Team Goodman, did I miss that? Is today the day? Is today one of your birthday? Oh, a super sticker and a super chat, all that fluff and stuff. So super stickers don't allow you to put a message, but they do come with a fun little animated emoji, which is really cool because you're kind of sending a message sometimes in that way, right? And then super chat is a message. You can either put the message or not. And then interesting to know is that anybody who is a member gets a milestone message that looks like a super chat. It's the green one that flies through the chat. You get one of those for free every month, which is really cool. Your Money Network with Geo. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let me get you right onto the wheel. They happen to be a member. Most of you know Geo from the Drop the Link Day crew. Team Build with Geo has been helping people grow their channels for a long, long time. Your channel got its first member. Very cool. Yep, Derek's Journey. So yes, fully monetized. Memberships and super chats available. 1,280 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them towards 1,300. And like I said, what you'll find here more than anything is motivation through fitness. But we also, as you can see from the thumbnails, get a great look at the creator and some behind-the-scenes look at their home life. And then as well, I see this energy drink product review as well. So there's a bit of variety on this channel, and obviously a dedicated and loyal supporter. And also a generous creator as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. If you haven't already, Jane vs. Pain is still hanging out. Hilda DC is in the house, a member of our moderator squad. Of course, The Gathering Within is coming up right now. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away, but they also happen to be a fellow Canadian. So we'll see what they got going on their channel. I like talking about this one because it's unique. So we have a lot of channels now in our Tuberchat family that bring us relaxing content both through visuals and audio when we talk about meditation or simple relaxation and things like this. The Gathering Within is a bit unique. So they mix up their videos. There's long and short form, but as well, more often than not, they add a pleasing voice that brings us positive affirmations in the form sometimes of statements and sometimes in poetry. And it makes this channel really unique. So I've described this channel many times as something that can be a great positive start to anybody's day, or a channel you could look to when you need a positive pick-me-up halfway through the day or something like that. And of course, with all that positivity, you could just throw a playlist on and let that run. And hopefully everybody will connect with them. We don't have a sub count right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. And like I always say, we all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. So we just want to push each other along as much as we can. Thank you, Derek's Journey and Mrs. VSNC09. Thank you so much for the kind words. And that's that highlighted milestone message that I'm talking about. So every member gets one of those on every channel in which you're a member for free every month, which is really, really cool to see. So I'm always happy to have people playing with those messages and the custom emojis and stuff like that as well. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and we'll see what is happening. Yeah, that's the thing. Because not everybody yet knows what a highlighted milestone message is. They're fairly new. They've been around a few months, but we haven't seen them everywhere yet. It can be confusing because even for hosts, when that happens, you're looking and you're like, oh, okay, did you just become a member? No, you're already a member, but you get that message. But it's a cool feature. I really think it's cool that they give something for free, right? That can highlight a message for you once a month. So, you know, you can use that for anything. Ace Flaw 1 is coming up right now. Thank you for the reminder to share, Hilda DC. Yes, if anybody hasn't already, and if you have the ability to share, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It obviously brings a couple more people into Tuberchat today, but also does wonders for the algorithm both in the coming days and possibly even weeks. Thank you, Popping the Popcorn, for sharing out as well. I really do appreciate that. And Ace Flaw 1 is up here right now with 3,480 subscribers. They are getting dangerously close to 3,500. Ace Flaw 1 is a creator who's been with me for about 2 years now. One of the first creators I was introduced to in the small YouTuber community. And I'd already been on YouTube for a few years, but I started with the small YouTuber community. We just use those words because they're so popular. But Ace Flaw 1 was introduced, and it's because of the generosity of a lot of creators like this that Tuberchat was even inspired in the first place, which is, you know, just another growth stream, but we put the focus on the relationships and the fact that people can meet each other and support over the long term. Because I saw that kind of support from Ace Flaw 1. He's been with me from the very beginning, before Tuberchat was even a thought, and through the playlist buddies experiments I was doing on my channel before we even started. He's been here ever since, and of course is a previously featured channel. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. He does more travel videos than anything else, and we can see he's got some brand new content for us right now that he just put out a couple of days ago. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that and support that comes back from such a generous creator. And I think we've got a brand new channel in the chat. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. I hope so. Operation Capsaicin. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Chris's Clever Craft is coming up right now. I talked about this channel a second ago because he does something similar on his front page that we saw from Derek's Journey. Chris's Clever Craft brings fun everywhere he goes. He always engages our chat, for which I'm very grateful. Brings fun, sometimes comedy as well. But when you engage conversation in a chat, whether it's in a live stream or a premiere, you're doing a great service for any host, because you're sending engagement signals into the algorithm, and you see that in your analytics, of course. So Chris's Clever Craft has 384 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. You saw all those featured channels on their front page. I see that they've got some new content here. I'm going to take this latest video that you just put up a couple of days ago. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so that I can stay caught up and not fall too far behind. Treveson's Unstoppable, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I hope everybody's still having a good time meeting new friends and family members. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with either 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow, and hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. We'll catch it the next time around. It's time for me to get some more names onto the wheel, so I'm going to look at what I can do about getting that done. In the meantime, Chris's Clever Craft brings us pure variety on their channel, so there's a lot of outdoor footage, a bit of do-it-yourself type videos, and we get a great look at the creator behind the channel when we're here, which I always enjoy. I say that kind of thing all the time. I'm just looking for what I can do about adding some more names to the wheel. Prepper for Life is coming up. Like I said, that was Kitty Mom Adventures at one time. They've restarted a brand new channel, so we're looking forward to some new content from them. Cali King 916 brings us a real-world look at Sacramento, California, and Music Therapy is on the wheel right now as well. So I'll get some more names on there shortly. Let's get Team Goodman and Popping the Popcorn on there, actually. We'll load the wheel up a little bit. And I'll spin. We'll get another channel up here, and then we'll see what we're doing right after that. And when we get the wheel down to about 5 or 6 names, I'll add some more from our chat list. So Popping the Popcorn is coming up. This is Katie. And what she does on her channel more than anything else is movie reviews. And it's interesting because in this case, this channel is 100% pure opinion. So as you get to know Katie and get to know her taste in movies, you'll get an idea of what to expect and how you can take the inspiration from what she's talked about and use it towards the idea of whether you want to see some of these films or not. The other thing, too, is once you've been on the channel a little bit and seen a bit of what she does, she's willing to take requests as well for reviews of different films that you might want to hear her opinion about. JB Out Business 616, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Laneka's Corner, good to see you here. And Popping the Popcorn has 129 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, up and over the 130 that they're thinking about. You're posting so many videos. My goodness, Katie, holy. I'm going to take one of your latest videos. I'm going to take this top 5 Christmas movies and add this into my catch-up list so I can get caught up with your channel. Make sure I don't fall too far behind. We can see that she is also experimenting with some shorts videos, which is very cool. Operation capsaicin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. You can correct me. I'd love it if you would correct me if I'm wrong, so that I can promote you properly when you're here. But I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate the engagement in the chat. And Popping the Popcorn also happens to be an extremely supportive creator. So like from the day that she found the Tuberchat family, which was actually a personal invitation from Michael's Adventures, who is one of our dearest friends and moderators, Popping the Popcorn was immediately supporting all kinds of other creators. She also does StreamYard panels too, and that's pretty interesting. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her and catching that as well. As I spin the wheel, we'll get to Team Goodman, and we'll see what's happening on their channel. And I did see Radical Productions for a quick moment today come in and wish a happy birthday, which is very cool. Did I... oh, there we go. I missed it. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how I missed that. The problem for me is on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I'm usually out working. Somehow I did not catch this. But, wow, Team Goodman is an unbelievably supportive couple of creators, as a matter of fact. So we just missed their birthday a couple of days ago, but hopefully it was great. They will always say, you know, here till the end. Team Goodman is not only supportive in engaging the chat, hanging out, but they always stay as long as they can. But I appreciate every moment everybody can stay. Not everybody can stay for that long. I understand that. But I do appreciate when Team Goodman does this. You'll see a lot of collaborations with them as well. Particularly Nadeth's Life is somebody they've been collaborating with a lot. Oh, why can't I forget for the life of me who the other creator was? I saw the three of you the other day together. Team Goodman does a lot of collaborating, which is really, really cool. Hilda DC, thank you so much for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. She's fully monetized. She just became monetized last week, as a matter of fact. She happens to be a member of our moderator squad and has been for a long time. So we'll get them. We'll get Hilda DC on the screen next. And yeah, Team Goodman. Hopefully, I wish I didn't miss that, but hopefully it was a good day. And Hilda DC is up here right now. So she is fully monetized. Like I said, she's got her membership set up. Super chats, of course, available for her when we get there. And my goodness, does she ever post? I say this every day. I swear it's like every Friday that we come on here, I say to Hilda that I'm behind again. It was just 7 hours ago. She just put another one here. Oh, and you did a collaboration with Frugal Mama. Very cool. So I'm going to take this video, add it into my catch-up list so I can try to catch up at least the littlest bit. Natural Jamaican Vegan, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And Hilda DC shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, but she has been a dear friend and a member, like I said, of our moderator squad for a long time. She does a lot of mukbang-type videos, challenges, and tons of live streaming. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. She posts every single day. And then Sam Slocks trains some more. Snipe the stream boss position with a super chat. Thank you for that extra support. What I'm talking about, or what Sam's talking about, is the video game life meter under my camera there. And because he just knocked the last of the life out of our last stream boss, he's become the stream boss, and we'll get a little bit of extra exposure for that reason, which is really cool. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or @mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow, and hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. We'll catch it the next time around. TJ's Delicious Cooking, Tara Smith Direct, good to see you in the house. Thank you very much for coming in. I'm not used to saying the name yet, but I will be, because they're here with us almost every day again now. Sam's Logs Trains More is coming up next. Another member of our moderator squad. He also happens to be a member. Sam's Logs Trains and More has been a dear friend for a long time. It must be over a year now. I forget. We talked about this the other day, I think. I'd have to go back and see how long it's been, but it's been quite some time. Sam's Logs Trains and More brings us a lot of train videos, as you would expect. He's doing a spectacular job of posting frequently lately, as a matter of fact. But as well, he brings us some variety. So there's a couple of unboxing videos, product reviews, some random vlogs, a lot of live streams, and then as well, once a week, he'll do a series here, which you see, Make New Friends and Channel Exposure, where he allows and encourages people to connect in the same way that we do here in Tuberchat. So you'll meet lots more friends over there with Sam's Logs Trains and More as well. We get, obviously, a great look behind the channel at the creator running the Sam's Logs Trains and More empire. And you'll see more featured channels here. And of course, he's willing to swap playlists with other creators in the chat. He's quickly approaching monetization. I think he said the other day he had 300 hours to go or something like that. So I hope everybody will reach out to him for that as well. Oh, comments that you hadn't seen before, all that fluff and stuff. That can happen. I did notice some glitches with the comments this week. Something was a little bit weird. Some stuff was popping up in places it looked like it shouldn't, but that could have just been a glitch. YouTube has rolled out another couple of things, but you can always look in your comments, especially on the computer. I find it very easy to click the filters and change whether it's stuff you've replied to or, you know, every comment that's there and things like that. And, yeah, Chris's Clever Craft is asking, was I right, Sam's Logs Trains and More? Was that, is it 300 hours that you need? And he has 1,380 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit closer to the 1,400. And like I said, he has taken the position of stream boss. Again, he's done that many times. Designs by CAD Pros coming up. This is a longtime friend of Tuberchat, and this is actually a channel that a lot of people were drawn to as soon as they came into the Tuberchat family, because when we talk about what looks like art of any kind, then I find that a lot of creators are drawn to this right away. Could be from the colorful channel more than anything as well. But they do a bit of variety here, which is really cool. So they've got a lot of variety in content, and you will see a lot of different procedure here. I should watch this. I got to see this cutting machine video. I'm just interested. So I'll put this in my catch-up list. That will help me catch up a little bit more. Designs by CAD Pros, a previously featured channel from Tuberchat. And we feature a different channel almost every single day. Today's featured channel is Baskets Resale. They teach us how to make some money by buying low, selling high. They've actually got two channels. Their original channel has over 7,000 subscribers, but they do show us a lot of, particularly eBay. So they go out and they find a lot of antiques and, you know, things that they think will profit really well, and they show us how to improve our eBay businesses. And I'm sure there's a lot of things that could be learned there that can carry over into other things like Amazon and the other apps and things like that. Chris's Clever Cast says, YT glitch? Never, yeah. And then, yeah, all that fluff and stuff. Something was up. Now that you mention it, it makes me think of it, that something was weird in the comments. I noticed it, I don't know, a day or two ago. But I don't think I had a problem today, to think of it. Friends have jumped it up a bit. Want more views and watch hours. Yeah, everybody wants more views and watch hours, but Sam's Logs Trains and More is going to be getting pretty close to monetization soon. We've been lucky. We've seen a few channels get monetized. Hilda DC became monetized last week, and Mrs. VSNC09 as well. Makeup Mom and Son is approaching. Sam's Logs Trains and More is approaching. So it's really cool. And we'll spin. We'll get another channel up here, and it's time for me to add some more names to the wheel already. We've been on for about an hour and a half, so I'm going to start to move a little bit faster. Tali's Art and Game channel is another creator who has shown generosity in the YouTube community and in the Tuberchat family in very unique ways. So first of all, when Tali's Art and Game channel came into Tuberchat just a few months ago, they immediately were unbelievably supportive. I noticed all kinds of comments from them on lots of other creators' videos, as well on Tuberchat here, which was really, really cool. And thank you, Fanatic Guide. I'm going to put Fanatic Guide on the wheel, the Stock Explorer. Thank you. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend. And Tali's Art and Game channel has 146 subscribers right now, but I'm really happy to see creators, as soon as they come into the Tuberchat family, let's just say, out supporting others regularly. So while I bounce in between premieres and live streams, I run into them constantly. I was lucky enough to catch them on a live stream earlier today. They were just doing some gameplay, so they do a bit of variety on their channel. And today they were playing a game. I caught them just 2 or 3 hours before Tuberchat, I think it was. Maybe not as long as I think, but that's okay. So unbelievably supportive, this creator. And like I said, they've shown generosity in unique ways. And these are the kind of things that I'm so happy to see in other creators. Now, Tali's Art and Game channel was already featured almost as soon as they got into Tuberchat, because they already were out supporting other creators so much, and I noticed that. But they continue to impress with a lot of generosity. I think everybody should connect with Tali's Art and Game channel if you haven't already, and we'll push them maybe even as high as 150 subscribers, get them halfway to the 200 they'll soon be thinking about. All that fluff and stuff is coming up right now. This is an incredibly engaging creator, somebody who engages our chat, for which I'm grateful. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other, pardon me, for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. Of course, all that fluff and stuff has 809 subscribers. They give us a beautiful outdoor look at a lot of different things. There's a lot of variety on this channel, but they bring us like snorkeling. They bring us different kinds of reef fishing, which I'm just learning about from them, as a matter of fact. Look at this. Mud crabbing, which is something I haven't seen yet. I'm going to put this into my catch-up list as well, so I can catch up with the channel a little bit more. All that fluff and stuff. I really do appreciate when people engage conversation, because the more information that we can all share here, then the better we can all do for our channels and our videos, myself included. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. And then what I wish to do is just share everything here so that we can all improve, right? And then, thank you, all that fluff and stuff. I really do appreciate that. And then, oh, how do you gift? Operation Capsaicin. So what I was taught, when we talk about these silly things that we say, so specifically sub for sub behavior is against YouTube's community guidelines, right? We're here for much, much, much more than that simple idea. And but because they're so strict about that, we have to dance around some of the things that we say. So we say a lot of silly things like, I'm going to visit your house, or I'm going to bake you cookies, or I'm going to dance with you, and all this other stuff that you've seen today. What it really means, if somebody says they've been to your house and left you a package, they've been to your channel, they've watched a full video of at least 3 minutes long. Very important that it's at least 3 minutes. Very important that we watch the full video from beginning to end. They've left a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of the video, hopefully. And I recommend 3 or 4 sentences. That's the package. So when they say, I've visited your house, left you a package, they've been to your channel, left you a comment. And then given a thumbs up, subscribed, hopefully turn the notification bell on, as I do for all creators. I believe we have to do everything we can to support each other these days. And then they come back into the chat, let you know that they've done that, and then you can go back and do the same for them. However, for anybody that's brand new to Tuberchat today, or if you haven't been here many times yet, the best success is always found in making the first move. We believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than we expect to receive, but by that token, it means that making the first move and connecting with other creators, giving them the things you wish that they would give to you first, is what results in the long-term support that we're here for, and people doing the same thing for you. So, we do keep the instructions in the video description, because I know I do a very quick job of racing through all my speeches. even though they tend to run on endlessly from time to time. But when I'm too quick, you can always check out those description instructions. And then as well, if you do have a question for me, you can add 3 thumbs up to the beginning of the message or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow, and hopefully that will help me see it. And then Mom of the Castle, we're usually here for 2 to 2.5 hours, so we could be here for another half hour to an hour. But thanks for asking. Easy Relaxation Soothe, I hope I welcomed you a long time ago. And the Stock Explorer, yes, go check out their portfolio, absolutely. The Stock Explorer gives us a level-headed and down-to-earth look at a lot of companies and their products that we might consider for stock and crypto investing, as a matter of fact. ECPC Diaries, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I've been watching a lot of metaverse stuff this week as well. And I've already started looking at NFTs, so I'm trying to figure out how on earth I'm going to get into that game. Faye Blatcher is in the house, an extremely supportive creator. They happen to be a member. I've put them on the wheel. I did promise I was going to get some more names on the wheel, so let me do that right this second. Fanatic Guide is an extremely supportive creator, well over 2,500 subscribers now, and you can see they've got some wild success on their channel. So primarily a gaming channel, and I'm going to catch up with you. I'm going to take your latest videos. Sonic Colors Ultimate. I haven't seen that. I just want to see this game. Fanatic Guide's extremely supportive. They support on all of my channels. They go over and above and have for a very long time. They always engage the chat. They bring fun. They bring inspiration. They always remind everybody about how we're doing with the thumbs up to try to motivate some more, for which I appreciate. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. We're going to get VR Josie onto the wheel. We're going to get Easy Relaxation Soothe on there. And I will add some more names as we need them. Fanatic Guide primarily does gaming, but there's a lot more to this channel. They've got some helpful videos here as well, and you see some serious wild success on these. Many over 10,000, one at almost 20, almost 30, almost 40, almost 70, and we have watched this video climb from at least in the 50s, if not before, all the way up to over 80,000 views now. So Fanatic Guide definitely has much to be learned from, as well as entertained and inspired by, and like I said, they happen to be a longtime friend of Tuberchat. So they premiere almost every day. They laid off this week, actually, a little bit, 7 hours ago and then 7 days ago. So they might have toned it down a little bit this week. A lot of people are busy at this time, but Fanatic Guide sometimes posts as often as almost once a day. So there's always new content over there. Cali King 916 gives us a real-world look at Sacramento, California. This is another creator who recently came into the Tuberchat family. It's getting on a couple of months now, but the second they got here, I saw them out supporting other creators right away. And I don't mean just like visiting. I'm talking about engaging chat, bouncing in between premieres and live streams, leaving comments, giving thumbs up and that kind of stuff. And I really do appreciate generosity when I see it, even outside. Of course, I appreciate everybody does here in Tuberchat, but when I see other creators supporting each other, it just gives me inspiration myself as well. I hope it does the same for you, to know that there are so many generous creators out there willing to do this. We all just need to find each other. That's what Tuberchat was meant for. That's what this started with just over 1.5 years ago, was because I was inspired so long ago by so many generous creators. I knew there's enough people willing to help each other. If we could just find each other, everybody would just do great. Cali King 916 is a shining example of somebody who just came out of nowhere and started hammering all kinds of support for all kinds of creators. So at almost 250 subscribers, I'm hoping we can get them a little bit closer. What you'll find here is a real-world look at Sacramento, California. I hope they'll get out and get us some new content soon. In the summer, they were bringing us some bike night videos, and you always find a lot of done-up cars and vehicles and a lot of people hanging around and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. A lot of us have seen this in our own areas or major cities close to us, things like that. but it's interesting to see what they've got going on here. So I'm looking forward to more from Cali King 916. I hope you will as well. Cabaret Gaming, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. If anybody has the ability to share the stream right now, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. Of course, it helps get a couple more people into Tuberchat today, but also does wonders for the algorithm in the coming days and possibly even weeks, as you can imagine. And then thanks so much, Natural Jamaican Vegan. Yeah, we mixed the times up just because I know we're all in different time zones. Today, or this weekend, the live streams are all running at what you might consider regular times. Tomorrow will be 3 hours earlier than today, Sunday 3 hours earlier than that, and Monday 3 hours earlier than that. For those of you who haven't heard already, we will be off on Christmas Day, but I expect to be here Friday, Sunday, and Monday. Otherwise, we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I don't know what I'm going to do about New Year's. We'll figure that out, but I will make sure that the live streams are posted in advance. Hopefully you have the notification bell on anyway, but you can always look at the front page of Tuberchat on Friday or possibly even a day or two before and get the times if you wanted to plan for them. Faye Blatcher is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who I see out supporting others regularly as well. And when we talk about the idea of the support and engagement that really helps creators when you're in a chat, it sends incredible engagement signals to the YouTube algorithm. And I see Faye Blatcher out in other people's live streams and premieres regularly, constantly supporting and engaging conversation. I'm just going to take your latest video. I'm going to put your reminder on here as well. One of the things, I haven't been paying attention to this today, so forgive me, everybody. One of the things that I wanted to mention lately is when we're visiting each other, all of us, whenever you see something like a premiere or a live stream that's got a reminder, my recommendation is to hit the reminder every single time. Whether you know you're going to make it or not, because you will get an extra notification for that, or hopefully you will. But the idea then is the engagement signal that sends to YouTube and the algorithm to say, hey, so many people hit the reminder for this. This must be engaging content. Not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I think so. But it's an idea. When we see these, hopefully we'll hit them all. So I got to do a better job of that myself. But let's take this latest video from Faye Blatcher. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up, not fall too far behind. Let's spin the wheel. Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama. Thank you so much for another super chat. They did that earlier today. We had a look at their channel, and they've done it many, many times before. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're an extremely supportive creator. I see them outspreading generosity and engagement all over the place. Many different premieres, live streams, and obviously a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. VR Josie is coming in. This is actually somebody who found us from Instagram and has shown a lot of, I wonder what the right word is to say, a lot of enthusiasm when it comes to the idea of growing their YouTube channel and being a part of our Tuberchat family, for which I'm grateful. I wonder if I could easily find something. Forgive me while I play with my phone here. Check this out. Isn't that cool? You can't see it because of my green screen. Forgive me. Let me see if I can do something to help this. So they made this cool graphic that they just sent over just for like, hey, check this out. And I really appreciate that kind of thing. You know, it's not, I don't want to solicit that. I don't expect people to, you know, take time out to do that. But it really is a very generous and considerate thing for somebody to do that. So I really do appreciate that. But that's VR Josie. I just wanted to show you that because they're fairly new to Tuberchat. So they've actually got a couple of channels. Now, I'm still getting to know this creator and their content. So I'm going to take their latest video and add this into my catch-up list just so I can catch up with them and start to get to know the content better. But we can see a little bit of variety here. Look at this, even something important tips. So they're sharing information on their channel, more tips over here, very cool. And 32 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 40 that they're thinking about. OGO World, good to see you in the house. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. Now, I feel like that channel's been with us before. Am I mistaken about that? Let me know if I'm mistaken, if you don't mind. But hopefully you're ready to meet some friends and family members here. Rock Chick Beauty, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. She's a longtime friend of Tuberchat. We're going to look at somebody who is an extremely generous creator when it comes to the idea of helping other creators. Now, it would be too much for me to go through all of her channels because she's got so many. This is Your Money Network with Geo. Most of you know her as Team Build with Geo because she has been helping creators grow and meet others the same way that we do here in Superchat, or in a very similar way, and sharing a lot of YouTube knowledge with the Drop the Link Day crew. That's been going on for a long time. And when you connect with Geo and a lot of the other creators here in the Drop the Link Day crew, like Be Amazing Sylvia, you'll meet lots more creators when you're over there as well. So Your Money Network with Geo is the latest channel that has come in from Geo. And we can also look at Boss Life Online here. Another one of her channels. Forgive me, I wasn't already connected to this, but I'm going to connect to this channel as well with Tuberchat. For some reason, I thought I should be, but maybe I'm mistaken. I think she's running like 8 channels or something like that. Here, we're going to set your reminder on that premiere too, like I just talked about. Let me see if I can. I'm going to take this video here, just to head to the Galleria Mall. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. Actually, my watch later list, so that I can connect with you after. I'll go through that first, and I'll watch the video, give a thumbs up, give a comment, of course. Subscribe, turn the notification bell on, as you know that I always talk about doing, and then we'll be connected there. And Team Build with Geo is a wealth of information and a generous creator willing to share for the betterment of everybody. The Essence of Sonya, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Now, forgive me, it's been a while, so I'm going to get some more names onto the wheel before I spin again, and then we'll get back to spinning. Oh, goodness. I have to refresh a couple of pages to get this done. Actually, okay, so let's spin. Said I was going to do that before I spin, but we'll spin. We'll get another channel up here, and then I will get some more names onto the wheel. But I'll add a bunch now because we are behind. So Mrs. VSNC09 recently became monetized. We actually just celebrated with them the other day, last Sunday, as a matter of fact, which is really cool. Yeah, they got a reminder we can hit. Mrs. VSNC09 is another creator who came into the Tuberchat family several months ago and immediately was found supporting other creators like crazy. In between different premieres, live streams, commenting on videos, always spreading positivity, inspiration, motivation, and now, like I said, fully monetized. So there's super chats and memberships available when we get there. They do a bit of variety on their channel, so there's a lot of royal family talk, which is interesting to see for me, just because that's what I saw mostly on this channel until they started expanding into some more variety. And you can see that's their most popular stuff, right? And there's a bit of variety here as well. I'm going to set this reminder, top 5 Christmas movies. That's cool because I've got 2 of those in my list now. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Mrs. VSNC09, find out that kind of support, what it's like having that come back to you as well. Palace Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is still hanging out. Let me see what I can do about adding some names to the wheel here. Like I said, we're behind. I just refreshed my pages. That helps me keep this in some kind of order. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. We're doing great today. Prepper for Life, did I not put you on the... Yeah, Prepper for Life is already on the wheel. Easy Relaxation Soothe is there. Music Therapy is there. Mom of the Castle is coming up. This is a brand new connection. We're going to look at this channel for the first time. And I know that it's taken a long time to get onto the wheel today for a lot of creators. I really do appreciate your patience. My goal is to always get as many channels on the screen as we possibly can, but I do it in some kind of an order, helped by my robot Bottissimo. So I'm going to get Operation Capsaicin, if I'm pronouncing that right. when I get to your channel, I'll be able to see. And Jeremy D-Day hopefully is still with us. So I might be missing a little bit. The Essence of Sonia, I think I welcomed you. VR Calvide, I've got you on the... oh, I know that channel. I recognize your avatar, VK. I got to look at that channel. I recognize it. We know that channel, and for the life of me, it's not coming to mind. And then all that fluff and stuff, we'll be happy to watch the content from... this is VSNC09. A little bit of everything, yes. And is an engaging creator as well. We joined them for a live stream the other day. That was the beginning of the raid party that goes on from SpotlessCom every Saturday. And that was really cool. Mrs. VSNC09 started that off last week. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And we'll see what is happening with Mom of the Castle. So we're going to look at this channel for the first time today. And hopefully you've met some new friends and family members. It looks like you have. OGO World, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up next before I start spinning the wheel. I don't know what the emoji is there. That's what we were talking about with the super stickers, right? So that's a super sticker with a fun emoji on it. And Cabaret Gaming, thank you for mentioning that. Pretty soon I'll start asking through the chat to make sure we haven't missed anybody. Missed that raid. It always goes well, but that really did well. They had quite a lineup. Mom of the Castle has 175 subscribers, so I'm mistaken. We have seen this channel before. Why did I think we hadn't seen this? Was this a name? Forgive me. Was this a name change? Or am I just mistaken? Or maybe I met this channel outside. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, while I don't necessarily fish and try to grow channels, I'm not constantly hammering everybody about connecting and this and that. But sometimes you meet creators out just randomly, people willing to support and stuff like that. I may have connected with them outside. So I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. What I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos just so I can catch up a bit. Maybe I'll take this. Daily inspiration for moms. I'm sure anybody can take inspiration from this, but let's just have a look. I'll add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up and learn a little bit more of your content. Picture change. Okay, Mom of the Castle. Thank you. And then, where is Spotless today? Yeah, they did something right before Tuberchat. I wasn't able to be on it. I do a lot of driving on Fridays. And thank you, Hilda DC, for reminding everybody to share. Yeah, I wasn't able to catch them today. They're here almost every single day. Oh, Marlene TV is in the house. Let me guess if I know who this is. Marlene TV. So just in case I'm wrong and you're here for the first time, hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. And everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. But I think Marlene TV, if I'm not mistaken, is part of the Drop the Link Day crew as well. She works regularly with Geo between the two of them. I forget if the last time I counted or they said something, it was like 8 channels I think they were running. There could be more now. OGO World, let's see what you've got going on for us as well. Just over 1,000 subscribers here. So forgive me, I can't remember if this is a name change as well or if I'm mistaken about that. I just caught one of your videos. Oh, this is 3 months ago, so longer than I thought. Monetized, very, very cool. Monetization celebration. I'm going to catch up with this. I'm going to have to watch this after. I'll put it in my catch-up list, get caught up, and fully monetized. So lots of ways to support them, including super chats, and their memberships are already set up. So it's great that you've got your 1,000 locked in. I'm hoping we can push you a little bit farther today. And I really do appreciate that extra support, so thank you for that super chat. There you go, Marlene TV, 7 channels. Unbelievable. And obviously a wealth of knowledge, but these, like I said, are generous creators that are willing to help others, for which, I personally am grateful, but I'm always happy to see that. And, you know, the Drop the Link Day crew has been running for a long, long time. I mentioned this over and over with Marlene TV and Team Build with Geo. They've been working together a long time. So hopefully everybody will connect with them, because you'll meet lots more friends and family members when you're over there. Did I see vibes with the Thompson family come in? Yes. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So let's spin the wheel. We get another channel up here and see what's happening. Cabaret Gaming has a couple of channels as well. We'll have a look at both of those. Cabaret Gaming is another gamer, as you would imagine. They've got a vlogging channel as well where they give us tips and tricks. I'll show you that. But when you catch them in a live stream, you will find that this is an engaging creator with a lot of energy, and it's infectious. It comes out, and they're very welcoming. They're able to engage the chat while they continue to play. And they're always pushing everybody here as well for extra thumbs up and things like that, for which I'm grateful. Hopefully everybody will give that thumbs up if you haven't already. So I'm already behind with you. I had thought I just caught up, but they've been playing a lot of Bully lately. This is a game from the same company, Rockstar, that brings Grand Theft Auto. I'm not a huge gamer myself. I do love gaming. I don't make nearly enough time for it, but I'm always happy to see anything that Rockstar is going to do. So let me add this video into my catch-up list. That will allow me to get caught up with your channel, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Mo6510 Models, we talked about that channel for a quick second earlier because we saw them in a thumbnail. They had been recently on a live stream a couple of nights ago with Corinne's Life, which I'm wearing her t-shirt right now. Ikram and Conroy, I hope I welcomed you. I did put you on the wheel as soon as I saw you here. Mo6510 Models has recently crossed 10,000 subscribers. They actually made a joke on the on a community post. They were commenting. They said, am I still allowed to come into Tuberchat now that I've got over 10,000? Because I always tell everybody at the beginning, if you have less than 10,000, you've come to the right place. But Mo6510 Models is a generous creator who's willing to share lessons learned along the way as well, for which I'm grateful. So let's look at Cabaret Vlogs, the second channel from this creator, where they bring us tips and tricks and a little bit of tech talk, as a matter of fact. And hopefully everybody will support them on both channels. They always come in with both. Make sure they give us that extra thumbs up, for which I'm very grateful. They've got 116 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 120 they have on their mind today, and a little bit closer on the road to 200. So let's spin the wheel. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster through channels. We've been on for just about 2 hours now. Prepper for Life is coming up. This is Kitty Mom Adventure. She was with us for a long time earlier, has done a reset and restart to her channel, but has been making regular appearances here in Tuberchat. So we'll see what she's got going on. I keep hitting the wrong channel when I look at this. Did I look at Prepper for Life already today and I was mistaken? I might have, right? I feel like I might have already looked at that channel. Here it is. That's okay. I'd rather make the mistake of doing it twice than not doing it. So Prepper for Life, like I said, has done a reset and restart to their channel. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do. And yes, I'm certain that we looked at this channel earlier. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther towards the 40 that they're thinking about today. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and I will look for some more channels to add to the wheel shortly. Operation capsaicin. I wonder if I'm pronouncing that right. Phasio to Face King, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and thank you, Prepper for Life. That's okay. Let's get Operation up here, and I'm just going to ask them in the chat. Forgive me if I've asked a question, and thank you, Scratch and PPA. Sometimes I ask questions in the chat, and then things are moving so fast I don't catch the answer. I'd love to be able to pronounce your name right, just so that when you're here I can promote you properly. So Operation, forgive me, I don't know if I'm getting this right. I feel like I should know this name too, because they're, oh, it looks like hot challenge type stuff, right? So I've got to get to know this channel, but they're here for the first time. So what I'm going to do is take your latest video, add it into my watch later list. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so I will watch this video when I go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch the video in full. I'll give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We will not be here next Sunday, though. Christmas Day is the only day I expect not to be here. Jesse Miller Unboxings and more. Good to see you here. And Life with Adrienne XO is another creator who has been with us for what I believe is at least a year. A long, 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 long time. She's an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Hopefully everybody will connect with her as well. Capsaicin. Oh! Okay, capsaicin. Operation Capsaicin. I should be able to remember that. I've got some learning to do, but I have a feeling I'm going to learn right off of your channel what I need to be able to understand that a little bit better. How to Flex Living, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And the Stock Explorer is up now. So I love talking about this channel because I'm having a great time getting to know both this channel and its creator. This is Nora, and she does a lot of talking about not stocks in a way that, I don't know, what I would have expected to be typical. This is really down to earth, real world, just talk and chat about some of the companies, the products, the things that they're doing, and the reasons why we might already know or not know these companies, the reasons why we might consider them for stock plays over either the short or long term. So it's really, really cool. They have, they're an extremely engaging creator, both in their own live streams and when they visit others. They're willing to collaborate and hop in other people's Zoom and StreamYard streams all the time to share content, for which I'm grateful to see. And then so we get some shorts videos where we get bite-sized information, and then as well, Doge up huge. I hope so. 3 days ago, I want to see this. Mine didn't seem to be up too huge. I add this in the catch-up list. They promised to bring us a lot of crypto talk as well, and I'm pushing them hopefully to bring some NFT talk as well, as I get into that and the metaverse and stuff like this. There's a lot to learn. But what I love about the idea here, first of all, this is an extremely engaging creator. Every time I run into them, whether it's here in Superchat or especially outside, they're always engaging conversation in a very considerate and thoughtful way, which sends engagement signals into the algorithm, which is great for any host. But they just have a wonderful, outgoing and fun and inviting personality as well, and have already just engaged with so many other creators. I'm just absolutely impressed, both with this channel and its creator. So hopefully everybody will take some inspiration here when we talk about monetization and finance and things like that. It'd be wonderful if we could maximize the impact of the finances that come in after we talk about monetization. And I think this is where the Stock Explorer is really going to come in with some great information for us. Rambling with the Brums. I should rename my own channel to Rambling with Kevin K, because why can I talk? Rambling with the Brums is a fellow Canadian and happens to be a member, so I've got you on the wheel right away. So let's spin. 567 subscribers for the Stock Explorer. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. There we go. Friday pre-market chat. You did that this morning. Yeah, see, I can't catch these in the morning, unfortunately. I look forward to the next time I can catch the Stock Explorer. Pardon me just for a second. I must be talking a mile a minute today. Easy Relaxation Soothe is up right now. This is another creator that brings us pleasing visuals and audio, but mixes up the different things so that we have something different to see. They post almost every single day. as we can see here. Getting close to it anyway. I'm a little bit behind. I'm just going to replay one of these, but hopefully I'll catch you if you're going to do something tomorrow again. Thank you, the Stock Explorer, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. And that's going right into Doge. There's the list. As I learn more and more about particularly, I try to watch, I try to cool it with how much stock stuff I watch. I watch now because of the Stock Explorer and a couple of other people, but I try to keep it to a minimum because I don't want to overextend. But I look at the crypto stuff as well, and the list is getting big. And now that I've started looking more into NFTs, which, you know, we're late on, but it's still early enough, and metaverse and stuff like this, there's so much to learn, so much opportunity out there, and I really hope that we can all, you know, take our slice. The world is really changing fast, and there's a lot of opportunity there. Hopefully the Stock Explorer will help us with that. So Easy Relaxation. Soothe has been a loyal and dedicated supporter for quite some time now. But I also noticed that they're out supporting others regularly as well. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly also, and I'm always happy to see that. 880 subscribers, so they're getting pretty close to 900, and they'll soon be on the road to the magical 1K also. So let's spin the wheel. We get another channel up here. I'm overdue for getting channels onto the wheel, so I'll do that in another moment. I have a feeling we're going to run a little bit over time today. We're usually here for 2 to 2.5 hours. Let's see what music therapy's got going on for us before anything else. And let me see what I could do about music therapy. I've got to search for, I'll put this in the chat as well. Musica Inspiradora. There's music therapy. So I'm going to copy this into the chat so you can catch this channel a little bit easier, because music therapy obviously is a very popular name. You might have to type that out, obviously, if you're on a phone, or if you're on a computer, you might be able to copy and paste it. This is how I find music therapy, and this is another channel that's bringing us pleasing music and visuals. Now, I'm still getting to know the content on this particular channel, but I think we have an idea of what to expect when we get here. Now let me take this latest video just so I can catch up with you a little bit, because I can see I'm behind, and make sure that I don't fall too far. Now, we don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers, or 10, or 50, or 100, or 1,000, or even more. So we just want to push each other along as much as we can. The Essence of Sonia is coming up on the wheel right now. VR Calvide is coming up as well. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I should ask you that as well. Rock Chick Beauty has been here a while. And let's spin, and then I will get another couple of names in a moment. Now I can't for the life of me remember if that is from VR Josie as well. I didn't realize I already had them on the wheel, actually, but that's okay. They've come up now. I didn't notice that I did that twice. We've seen this channel before because I recognize their avatar. For the life of me, like I said, even when I ask a question in the chat, I get distracted over here. I'm looking at these channels, and then I don't catch the answer that I asked for. Yes, Music Therapy Inspiradora. Musica Inspiradora can help find that channel. Rambling with the Brums is still hanging out. Thank you for coming in. And thank you, Tali's Art and Game channel, for reminding everybody to give that like and hit the notification bell, of course. Like I said, we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. 6 Acres Farm and Rescue, good to see you here. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I'm just going to take your latest video here. I thought we were already connected. Let me refresh this. Maybe I'm wrong. Is this another, maybe I'm mistaken about this channel. I thought I recognized the avatar, but maybe I'm wrong about that. So maybe I hadn't already connected. So I'm just going to actually take another video here because I want something a little bit longer. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. And that's what I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change, like I said, so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I might have just ripped off somebody's chance here if I spun the wheel. I didn't mean to do that. But we'll spin it right now. We'll see who's coming up. And it looks like it's going to be Ikram and Conroy. So they happen to be members. So I put them on the wheel right away as soon as they got here. I'm going to just get them up onto the screen. And then I'm going to add another few names to our wheel from our chat list. So I'll see what I could do about that. In the meantime, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Vibes with the Thompson family. I'm going to get you on here. Thank you, VR Josie, for the time you spent. I really do appreciate every moment you can spend. So Ikram and Conroy has just over 1,000 subscribers. They've got it locked in. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, get them rolling towards the 1,100 they're going to be thinking about. I'm behind with your channel. I thought I just caught up with you, but maybe you're posting so frequently, right? I'm just going to take this latest video. It's just a PUBG video. Is that how you pronounce that, PUBG? I still don't even know. For all this time, like I said, I haven't been making time for gameplay, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my catch-up list and get caught up with your channel a little bit, make sure I don't fall too far behind. So Ikram and Conroy happen to be extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. Like I said, they're members, so I put them on the wheel as soon as they got here. But I see them out supporting others regularly as well when I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams. So hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of support coming back to you as well. Mo's 6510 Models is coming up as well. On the wheel. I'll spin right now. We'll get another channel up. I'm really going to start moving through channels because we've been on for well over two hours. We're usually here for about 2.5, but we've been going even over that time, approaching 3 hours a couple times lately. Rambling with the Brums is coming up. Like I said, a fellow Canadian. 423 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. We'd love to see them a little bit closer to 500. Get that community tab happening for them as well. I'm going to take one of your latest videos here. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list as well so I can get caught up with you a little bit. And, whoa, Phasio to Phase King. Let's get you on here. What we find from Rambling with the Brums, the other day we saw them, I keep telling the same stories, but I ran into them the other day, or they were here, and they were talking about having been moderating for like 4 streams at a time, or something like that. But I was lucky enough to catch Rambling with the Brums. Now, it's about a week and a half ago now since I caught that live stream, but they were encouraging everybody to connect in the same way, or a similar way to what we do here in Tuberchat as well. So you likely meet some new friends through them as well. We find that often when you find these generous creators. The Wheel of Gloom, there you go, yes. It can be sometimes. Today, Mo's, the beginning was a little bit overwhelming. It took me forever to get to actually spinning the wheel. It was well over half an hour. It could have been about like 45 minutes. It was something else. Treveson's Unstoppable. I'm going to get you onto the wheel in a second here, but we're going to look at the Essence of Sonia. This is a creator who's been with Tuberchat almost from the beginning, as a matter of fact. A previously featured channel, as you can imagine, having been with us for that long, and another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Cubans Universal, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. The Essence of Sonia, like I said, has been a long time friend of Tuberchat, but they also do the featured channels collaboration. I have some familiar faces there, for which I'm grateful. I'm just going to take your latest video and add it into my catch-up list so I can catch up with you as well. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there, and a lot of variety on this channel. Lately, a lot of food reviews, as we can see from a lot of these thumbnails and titles. 1,630 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 1,700 that they're thinking about. That's the Essence of Sonia. And Marlene TV, let me get you onto the wheel as well. And Cubans Universal, yes, thank you so much for coming in for the first time. Hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members for your channel here. How to Flex Living, I got to get you onto the wheel as well. Let's get Faye to Face King up on the screen, and then we're going to get Marlene TV. Onto the wheel, and I said I was going to get How to Flex Living on there as well. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Fazio to Face King is an extremely supportive creator. I got to catch up with you. It's been a little while. I'm going to take a, not your latest video, a little bit of a shorter one, if that's okay. I'm just going to put this into my catch-up list so I can catch up with you a little bit. Lots of gameplay videos on this channel. 2,620 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And we find that Fazio to Face King happens to be an extremely supportive creator. Now, I've turned off the 24-hour live stream on the music channel for now. I might put it back in a couple of months or something, or in a little while. But Fazio to Face King was really unbelievably supportive over there for all of those live streams, for which I'm grateful. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of support coming back from them as well. Palettes, pouts, perfumes, and panty. Is on the wheel as well. The Lexus Dude is in the house. The Lexus Dude. I'm going to start rifling through channels now. Most 6510 models, like I said, just past 10,000 subscribers, which is quite an accomplishment. Now, the reason that I put so much focus on that, though, is because with any creator, I believe over, let's say, 3 now, I always say the same things. I say there's much to be learned from them, as well as entertained and inspired by. But most 6510 models has been sharing information and thoughts and ideas about lessons learned along the way for a long time, since I've known them. And they've been a friend of Tuberchat for a long time now. It could be a year, something like this, right? Forgive me for not knowing accurately most 6510 models, but they are fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. But this is somebody who meticulously experiments and keeps track of everything they're doing. A lot of statistics so that they can really understand why their videos are performing the way they are. And now that shows, because we see this channel growing so rapidly, especially lately. Now, they just put one video up. Where did it go again? You've been posting a few, like, so look at this, 12,000 views from 2 weeks ago. Where was and 13,000 views from 3 days ago. They're really killing it, my goodness. This one here, 60,000 views from just a month ago. So this is really something else, right? Let me take your latest video, and I'm just going to add this into my catch-up list as well. So obviously there's a lot of knowledge being gained by this creator and has been over the last long while, but they're using that knowledge to improve their own channel, then turning around and sharing that knowledge with everybody else, for which I'm extremely grateful. I'm always happy, to see generosity in creators, and this is the way that Mo6510 Models stands out so much, is by sharing this kind of information so that everybody can, make these moves on their channels and videos. One of the things we learned from them this week was on that 60,000 video, for instance. If you have a look at this, you'll find the I don't want to say a trick, because it's not, but just it's instinct that had Mo6510 Models come up with something that really helped them make that video move. And one of the things is engaging comments. If you can give a signal in your video that can really encourage a lot of comments after the video, then, or during, while people are watching the video, that can really help it to fly. So we learn a lot from Mo6510 Models. As a matter of fact, I have personally, we've spoken offline, and I've seen him many times on panels. But hopefully everybody will connect with him, so you can gain some of that knowledge and find that kind of support coming back from him as well. He's been a long time friend and loyal and dedicated supporter. Thank you, Peter Dell. So what is the wheel about? Cubans Universal. So what I have here is a robot called Botissimo. And this is just like Nightbot, Streamlabs, or Stream Elements. And what happens is after a little while, I look over to my list from Botissimo. It keeps track of how active everybody has been in the chat, not just how long you're here, but how much you interact with other creators. When I need names for the wheel, when we get down to about 5 or 6, I look over at the list and I add some names from our chat list. So everybody has the chance to be on the wheel or the screen. Nobody has to super chat or be a member to get any of that. In the case of memberships, we put them on the wheel right away. In the case of super chats, we put them on the screen right away. But it's open to everybody. So if you have the time to spend, eventually we get to almost everybody's channel. We try to. But it sometimes takes a little bit of time. The idea, of course, is that hopefully you're meeting friends and family members for your channel here in the chat. And then after a little while, you get added to the wheel. And then eventually, we never know how long it's going to take for that to come up. We talk about your channel when we get it on the screen. There you go. So, yeah, I left the story for you to tell most. But it's, I asked how to say a particular word, and people commented on how they said the word. So YouTube started putting it on their browse feature tab, which is really, really cool. That's awesome. That's what helped. And he'll do a better job of explaining that story when you can catch him on, live or something. I hope everybody will remember and ask. But Mo6510 Models told that story on Corinne's live stream the other day. So if you go to Corinne's life, you'll actually see the live stream where she was on with Mo6510 Models, and he told the story of how that happened. A handful of us were in the chat, and it was really, really cool. That's an example of what I mean when they're willing to share that information for everybody. So, and thank you, Cubans Universal. Yes, like I said, hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members. So Marlene TV, if I'm not mistaken, forgive me for not, I don't know Marlene well enough yet, but I believe is part of the Drop the Link Day crew. And 162 subscribers right now. I think she said she has 7 channels, for instance. I thought I was already connected to you on Marlene TV. I thought you came in a couple of weeks ago, but maybe I'm mistaken. So what I'm going to do is take this, I'll take your monetization question video with Geo, and I will add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream, I'll go through my watch later list. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. I just never have, right? So in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, of course, as I always do, and that should make our connection stick. Then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world, but this coming Saturday is going to be Christmas Day, and we are not expecting to be here that day. Vibes with the Thompson family is coming up right now. I'm going to put the Lexus dude on the wheel. And we're very close to being over 2.5 hours already. So thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help. We're doing great. Over 80 thumbs up today. Vibes with the Thompson family has 1,160 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. This is an extremely supportive creator as well. I'm just going to take your latest video and add it into my catch-up list as well. That list is huge today. And Vibes with the Thompson family is another creator who is constantly out supporting other creators. When I bounce in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. Great to see you're experimenting with shorts videos, and then as well, they will allow people to connect in their live streams as well. So I'm behind with your channel, but let's just see if I can find one of these live streams here. I caught them here, but sometimes they do live streams where they're... Here we go. I'll make some curtains. No, I think they do some live streams where they allow people to connect specifically. So sometimes maybe they're random live streams, but they're always encouraging people to connect in a similar way to what we're doing here. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream is here. And then thank you, Peter Dell. I really appreciate your positivity. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream is the second channel from Kid Wonders Life of Wonder. They happen to be a member, so I'm going to put them on the wheel right away, of course. Kid Wonders Life of Wonder actually has 3 channels now. He's been with me from the very beginning, and we'll talk about that in a little while. But it's always good to see you here. I should catch up with you and see how Vlogmas has gone. Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is a creator that I'm still getting to know, and they have been with Tuberchat now just for a couple of weeks, but right away came in with engagement in the chat, for which I'm grateful. I think they've been here every day since finding us, as a matter of fact. We don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like when you're heading towards any milestone, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. So we just want to do as much as we possibly can to push each other along. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Obviously, loyal and dedicated supporter, because we see them, like I said, almost every day, I think, since finding Tuberchat. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. I'm just going to take your latest video, add it into my catch-up list as well, because I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. Beauty more than anything else. And now we're going to look at how to flex living. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. How to Flex Living has been with Tuberchat for quite some time as well. And obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter. 364 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're going to be thinking about. And it's pure variety on this channel, but I'm just going to catch up by taking your episode 2 of building an RC car and add this into my catch-up list as well, so I can get caught up with you. And I'm going to spin much faster now because, like I said, we've been on for 2.5 hours, so I want to start moving through these channels. Jesse Miller Unboxings and More has been a longtime friend of Tuberchat as well. It's great to see that they've started making frequent appearances here in Tuberchat. And thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. If you haven't already given one, I will appreciate it, but I appreciate everybody for doing that. Jesse Miller Unboxings and More has 1,320 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Obviously, with a channel like this, you know that we're getting unboxings and more. Being me, Jane, I'm just putting you on the wheel now. So one of the things to note, right? I know that a lot of creators are here on phones. I think the analytics tell me it could be as many as 60 or 70% of the creators that are here are on phones as opposed to computers. And that means that you're out visiting other channels and coming back in. Lots of creators are going in and out. This is why I always recommend starting a conversation to make sure people catch your messages. It's very easy to miss them. But what that does also is when we talk about the wheel is because the robot keeps track of how active everybody is and how long you've been here, it kind of favors people who are able to stay in the stream. But like I said, we do get around to everybody. I just know it takes a long time. And then my pleasure for putting these channels up. Love and Live Show. Good to see you here for the first time. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here and everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. And for palettes, pouts, perfumes, and panning, it's my pleasure to put your channel up. I'm still getting to know your channel. I haven't deciphered yet whether it's actually two creators together, because I've seen you together a couple of times. So I don't know if it's one or two. I'm going to learn more. Obviously, I'm going to check out your latest video. But I look forward to that. That's one of the reasons why I like putting channels up on the screen like this, is because over time I get to know your channel better. Hopefully eventually the creators behind the channels, my stories get a little bit better, and then I can do a better job of promoting you when you're here. So Rock Chick Beauty has been posting frequently. How am I behind with you? I thought I just caught up with you with something. I'm just going to take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so I can catch up with you. I thought I did this last week, and maybe I'm wrong. I see these videos here. 500 subscriber thank you video. I missed that stream, but it's great to see you recognizing everybody for that. Great to see Rock Chick Beauty with that community tab. Now that's open to everybody over 500, of course. Chris's Clevercraft, when I miss your messages. I'm sure I miss all kinds. I don't mean to. I'm trying. I swear I'm desperately trying to get better at that. And if I could learn to talk a little bit less and read a little bit more, I'd probably be better off. But it's a work in progress still. And Rock Chick Beauty does pure variety on their channel. You will find some review videos and now live streaming. So I had talked about this because I was saying I wonder when they will get back to live streaming. Rock Chick Beauty did a restart and reset of their channel many months ago now, so it's great to see them growing the way that they are. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. You can see that Rock Chick Beauty puts a lot of work into their thumbnails and their presentation, and I'm glad that you've got that Christmas theme going on for your channel. When we talk about, like, you know, avatars and banners, it's nice to refresh them once in a while. And I think I'm about to rip somebody's chance off here on the wheel. Let me see if I can pull and maneuver and try to figure out if I... Oh, unless somebody caught what that channel was, then I missed. The needle is right on the wire there. Literally, like, expanding my camera to try to figure out. I think it was the Lexus dude. So if I'm wrong, forgive me. I might be ripping off Treveson's Unstoppable from their chance. Hopefully not. But they're still on the wheel. So we'll get the Lexus dude up here and see what they got going on their channel. And the Lexus dude has 1,000 subscribers, so hopefully they've got that locked in. We'd love to get them a few extras, because when we talk about any kind of milestone, especially in the hundreds, or, you know, like 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, anything like that, we always want to aim a little bit higher so that we can get that milestone locked in. We all know that YouTube plays games with our numbers, our subscribers, our views, our likes, even our thumbs down sometimes disappear, right? And when it comes to subscribers, it always feels good to hit a milestone. It doesn't feel as good when we slip back below. So we'd love to push the Lexus dude a little bit farther and get them moving towards the 1,100 that they'll now be thinking about. They have told us that they actually drive a Lexus. You'll learn that when you get to their channel. I'm way behind with you, but I'm just going to take one of your latest videos. Here it is, 2019 ES350. I don't know anything about Lexus, but I'm just saying. I'm reading off the title there. I'm going to take this, add it into my catch-up list. Very cool. And hopefully, now I'll learn about Lexus a little bit more from you. I haven't owned one ever or anything like that. Minerzach123, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help. And we'll spin, and now we'll get to Treveson's Unstoppable. So perfect. That's almost perfectly fair. Yeah, it looks weird. So one of the things about thumbs up is that I notice when you go to, like I notice it on the Tuberchat live streams as the week goes on and we're getting close to the live streams coming up, because I usually post in advance by a day or two, right? You can see the thumbs up fluctuating. So you never know if somebody's seeing the same number or not. But this is what I mean. YouTube plays with all of our numbers. Treveson's Unstoppable has 713 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. They have been an extremely supportive creator. We see them out supporting others regularly. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams myself, I run into Treveson's Unstoppable, and they happen to be engaging chat when they're there as well. Forgive me, I'm looking through my list to make sure I'm not missing anybody that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen. So if there's anybody still watching or listening that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, please just say anything at all in the chat, and I will make sure that I get you on right away. I'll get Minerzach123 on there though. And let's spin, and we'll get another channel up here. I'm going to rifle through these channels. And then, yes, Treveson's Unstoppable, there you are on the screen. So as the live stream gets longer, like as we get through the first hour into the second, and sometimes even almost moving on to a third, I move faster through channels. Because we want to try to get everybody on if I can. I try to not cut it off unless I absolutely have to. We've only done that a couple of times. Being Me Jane is restart and reset for a creator that we've known for a long time. She's also got Jane versus Pain. We've seen that. She actually joined myself and what was Kitty Mom Adventures and is now Prepper for Life on a live stream that we did. I think it was like 4 hours. We were there also with Mr. Naz, who is legendary in the Tuberchat family for having named the Wheel of Doom. And so Being Me Jane has 882 subscribers right here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. Now, they've reset a lot of their content here, but I'm going to take this Happy Mail video and add this into my catch-up list so I can get caught up and see what you've been up to on this channel. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Being Me Jane has actually been with us for quite some time. 6 Acres Farm and Rescue is coming up next. We'll see what they got going on. $463 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, get them rolling towards that community tab that will pop up after 500. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel because they're fairly new to Tuberchat, but I am going to take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so I can get caught up and start getting to know some of your content a little bit more. And I've seen them out supporting other creators as well when I've bounced into at least one other live stream. I can't remember if it was Rambling with the Brums or Garden State Gardener or somebody else. I'm always happy to see creators out supporting each other. So let's look at Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream, and I'll show you their other two channels in a quick second. So Kid Wonder has been with me from the very beginning. I met Kid Wonder about 2 years ago, before Tuberchat was even a thought, as a matter of fact. They were so unbelievably supportive to me, my personal channel, and Tuberchat from the beginning as I was building it up and getting ready to live stream, that they were the first creator selected out of the Tuberchat family to be featured on episode number 2. They were then featured again on episode number 101 with this second channel that we see now, Kid Wonder's Gaming and Livestream. And here they've got 912 subscribers, so they are officially on the road to 1K. Now I'm going to take this latest video, I'm going to add this into my catch-up list as well. and make sure I get caught up a little bit. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is coming up now. Here you get pure variety, so you get a lot of live streaming, a lot of random videos, and I feel like something's wrong with my history, because I don't think I should be this far behind with creators. Maybe I'm wrong. You just put these videos up 4 days ago. Maybe I'm whining and complaining for nothing. Kid Wonder has been working on Vlogmas, which is really, really cool. I'm going to take your latest Vlogmas video. I'll add this into my catch-up list as well. Fully monetized here, so there's lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And Kid Wonder, like I said, is an unbelievably generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. He's got featured channels here as well. And then we're going to look at one more channel. The Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder. 43 subscribers here, and this is a brand new channel, so I'm hoping we can push him up, maybe even closer to the 50 he's thinking about, get him halfway to the 100 that is going to be on his mind, and watch this creator get 3 channels going. And then thank you so much, Love and Live Show. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things that go on. That purging that YouTube's been doing so aggressively for the last... Now it's getting on like 14 or 15 months. They've been doing it since last September. And it's really kind of driving everybody bananas. But we've come to learn to live with it, right? The numbers fluctuate so much. And the information they give to third parties like TubeBuddy and vidIQ are always delayed. Our analytics are delayed all the time and stuff like this. But as long as we're always doing as much as we can for other creators, obviously, we're all going to continue to grow. There are so many generous creators out there, like Kid Wonder, for instance, who, like I said, has been with Tuberchat from the beginning. Now, 326 episodes later, is still here, supporting and growing their channel, meeting new friends and family members, things like that. But it's the generosity that I saw in Kid Wonder and other creators connected to him and his community and others around that inspired the idea behind Tuberchat, where we could get together and do a live stream like this, where there's lots of other live streams like this, but we will put the focus on the friendships that are made between creators, knowing that that's how everybody's really going to benefit. Cute Goth Girl Gamer, thank you so much for a super chat. I really do appreciate that. She's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time. I'm going to make her channel the next one that we look at. And Cute Goth Girl Gamer will be the next channel. Before I spin the wheel again, is if there's anybody left in the house that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat. I'll make sure I get you on right now. But I think we've got everybody. Minerzach123 is on there. So Jeremy D-Day is actually the second channel from JD Knight 7, and I'll show you his first channel in a moment as well. 182 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther. A lot of variety here, a lot of vlogs, as we can see. And another extremely supportive creator. I'm glad to see you've been experimenting with shorts. I see you're getting some action on those featured channels here as well, which is good to see. Here's their first channel, JD Knight 7. Now, this is another creator I've been connected to as long as Kid Wonder. So long, I can't remember whether I met JD Knight 7 or Kid Wonder first. Probably around the same time, maybe even in the same stream. They've both been with me since long before Tuberchat was even a thought. And I'm hoping everybody will connect with them as well. 3,680 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards 3,700. So I see we've got another couple of channels. Cubans Universal, I haven't put you on the wheel yet, so let's get you on there. And Come Hither with Heather is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They were recently featured, as a matter of fact. So let's, JD Knight 7 is the first channel from this creator. It's more variety here. Let me just take your one of your latest videos here and make sure I get caught up with this channel as well. I don't want to fall too far behind. I can see I've had a bad week. And Cute Goth Girl Gamer is coming up right now. Let's see what they got going on. With that many subscribers, you know that JD Knight 7 obviously is a loyal and dedicated supporter, and there's probably much to be learned from him, as well as entertained and inspired by. Cute Goth Girl Gamer, 342 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. She has been an unbelievably generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and friend for a long time. She supports on all of my channels. On her channel, you will find a bit of variety. So it is called Cute Goth Girl Gamer. She's gone through a couple of name changes. She regularly changes her banner and avatar to keep things fresh. And what you'll find here is a lot of gameplay videos, but a lot of random live streams, sometimes from home, sometimes from work, sometimes StreamYard panels, and these go on. Look at this, 9 hours. She's had other ones last week that were going on for like 11 hours or something like that. Here, I forget where they are. 1 hour, 2 hour, but lots of 9, 10, and 11 hour live streams as well, which is really cool. Sometimes she does a lot of gameplay, of course. Sometimes she makes music and then posts those songs for everybody to see as well. And then I see I'm missing something in the chat. What did I miss from Come Hither with Heather? Thank you one more time, Cute Goth Girl Gamer, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. And forgive me if I missed anything that anybody wants me to see. Just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or @mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. Sometimes I try to find things halfway through a conversation. I don't realize the message is for me. But as long as everybody's still conversating together and meeting friends and family members in the chat, that's what we're here for. So let me put MinerZack123 on the screen as well. This is a longtime friend of Tuberchat. I think that's a brand new avatar, if I'm right. And obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter. They've been with us for a long, long time. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos. I'll take this 11-minute one because I want to get you some watch time too. And I'll add this into my catch-up list so I can catch up a little bit. 150 subscribers exactly. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. They're halfway there right now. And they've been with Tuberchat for a long, long time, a previously featured channel, of course. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Cubans Universal is here for the first time. So hopefully you're feeling welcome. Hopefully you've met some new friends and family members. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. And I'll see if you've got something like that. I see you do a lot of streaming and a lot of long live streams as well, which is cool. Pure live streams over here, as a matter of fact, almost entirely. So let me take one of these. I'm going to look for a shorter one. I'm going to look for like an hour-long one then. I always like to make sure I'm watching long videos. I usually aim for 10 minutes. I'll take this hour and 20 minute. And I will add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Come Hither with Heather is coming up right now. Very last call. If there's anybody in the chat who has been listening or watching that hasn't been chatting, just please say anything at all. I'll get you onto the wheel right this second. But I also see that Mr. Fulton Miraz has come back. Come Hither with Heather was actually recently featured on Tuberchat. She happens to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I'm just going to grab your latest video here and add this into my catch-up list so I can catch up with your channel. I don't want to fall too far behind. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They, like I said, happen to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And were recently featured just a couple of weeks ago, as a matter of fact. I guess it's getting longer than I thought. It could have been a month ago. But 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think. I just set your notification here. One of the things I want to do is start hitting notifications on everything we see, whether it's a live stream or a premiere. I think that gives an signal to the algorithm, and I think that can really help. So whether or not you're going to make it to a premiere or live stream, I mean, I hope we can catch as much as we can for each other, but I still think that every interaction is always going to help a creator. And that might be one of those things. So Mr. Fulton Mraz has over 2,000 subscribers. He's actually got about 2,030 right now. Hopefully we can push him a little bit farther towards the 2,100 that he's thinking about. And Mr. Fulton Mraz has been a long-time dear friend of Tuberchat and somebody who is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. He's been a friend for a long, long time. He's actually been with Tuberchat from the very beginning, and another creator who I've been connected to for about 2 years or so. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. They put a lot of focus on other creators on their channel. They've done a lot of interviews and things like this. And I hope you'll enjoy that when you get there. I'm just looking at something in another window here. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. We will go over to House of X Entertainment Inc. That's Yo, it's your boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey. They are just doing a hangout type of live stream, I think, more than anything else. But we'll have a good time over there, and we can enjoy connecting the same way that we are here in Tuberchat. Now, I will leave this live stream running for an extra few minutes so that we can continue cleaning up our connections here. But I'll come over there as well. We'll go into House of X Entertainment Inc. Just say Tuberchat Raid when you get there. They've been generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters to Tuberchat from the beginning and even longer as well. So we'd like to go over there and support them. And you'll meet more friends and family members over there. I think they got about 18 people over there right now already. We'll get over there and continue connecting. Thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent today. We'll be back tomorrow 3 hours earlier than today. Back on Sunday 3 hours earlier. Back on Monday 3 hours earlier. So hopefully you got some value out of the time that you spent today. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.